Terraria today? I don't know. I didn't know what I wanted to play today, so I figured I'd just do something different. We got to keep the salt levels to a minimum. That's what needs to happen today. Is I need a nice relaxing stream where nothing outside the ordinary happens, where we just hang out for a little while, we play some video games. And Terraria seemed like an okay idea. I haven't played it in a while. I'm waiting for the Shield Breaker update. I was gonna do Darkest Dungeon, but I'm waiting for the Darkest Dungeon patch to drop or the DLC to drop with the Shield Breaker before I do it again. Riyadh, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Good to have you. Good to see you. Welcome. We're playing some Terraria. Apparently, my wife was playing on my computer. I'm gonna delete her character. Yeah, buddy. Been deleted. I deleted my wife because that's the kind of guy that I am. Hey, Scorebolt, thank you very much for those biddies. Let's do this thing. Let's play the game. I'm gonna have like... That seems okay to me. I'm gonna make it a little bit browner though. There we go. Brown is good. Eyes, I can't see those, so I don't think that matters. Skin, we look a little reddish. We honestly, we look a little reddish. Like, I really feel like we should probably, I don't know, stay out of the sun for a little bit if we're that red. Maybe get some sunscreen. Maybe get some sunscreen or something like that. I was gonna play Crusader Kings today, but like, I have no idea what I'm doing, and if I don't know if I want to invite that kind of turmoil to my channel. Because Crusader Kings people are pretty hardcore. They'd be like, bro, just enact primogeniture. Like, duh. And I'm like, alright. Like, basically, I would just be doing what you guys tell me to do the entire game, because I have no idea how to play good. Shai Halud, thank you very much, sir. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Hey, Rohan's Knight, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Great Scott. Great Scott. Welcome on. Now I look kind of grayish, though. I look kind of grayish, though, now. Ain't nothing wrong with being gray, but there we go. I'm gray, dabba day, dabba day. I'm gray, dabba day, dabba day, dabba day. Can I make that like, I want it to be like bright ass, booty ass green. There we go. We'll go with that right there. And then for my sleeves, my undershirt, since apparently we're a vest wearing a type of a guy, I'm just gonna make it black. I wish I had that shirt. Like a t-shirt, you know what I mean? Like an old school baseball t-shirt with green in the middle with black on the sleeves. I'd wear that. I'd wear that. Everybody would wear that. That sure to be dope. I'd be down. I'd be down, clown in town. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hillbilly, how's it going? It's been good. It's been good. Just kind of hanging out and doing my thing. What's up with those pantalones, though? I'm not feeling those pantalones. We gotta make ourselves match. There we go. So now it looks like we're wearing like a tunic or something. That's cool, that's cool. Oh, I can do a different shirt now, too. I can have a skull on it. I can have wristbands. I can have a trench coat. Well, I'm going to have a trench coat. And that means I got to change the colors around, though. Damn it. See, you got me all jammed up right now. My trench coat life. There we go. Now we're looking like the serial killer I knew we could be. Awesome. And now we're male. I'll go me. I don't know if I feel like... I said this was going to be like... I said this was going to be a chill stream. We'll just go softcore. Medium core gets my panties in a bunch sometimes. Master Gamer, thank you for those biddies. What's up, Drinks? How you doing, Drinks? Can I change my hair around? I want to change my hair around. I don't know what kind of... We could have XCOM hair. We can have like a big badass braid. We can have a crazy mohawk. We could be bald. Afros and shit. Okay. Depends how edgy I'm feeling today. Man, there's a lot of hairstyles now. They weren't fucking around when they put in these hairstyles. Goddamn, son. Hairstyles for days. I'm gonna go for XCOM hair because XCOM hair makes me happy. Well, hold on. You gotta make the XCOM hair yellow. That's the only way that it works right. You gotta make the XCOM hair, like, super yellow. There we go. Now we got XCOM hair. Everything's gonna be okay. You can't lose when you've got XCOM hair. His name will be Booty-tastic. Alright, Booty-tastic's ready to go. Let's go back, and we're going to play single player. We will play as Booty-tastic. That's making a new character right there. Where's my... There we go. I got to find that play button. Vesselton. No, I don't want to play there. We'll make a new world. A whole new world for splat and stuff. What do I want to call my world? We will call our world... We'll call it Proxdong 12. Yeah, buddy. I gotta work dongs in somewhere. If we don't have dongs in the game somehow, then it's like, what's the point? My favorite race in Starbound are the monkey guys. I like the monkey guys. I always play the monkey guys. I don't know what they're called, but I like the monkey guys. The dudes that are like Klingons, but they're like space gorillas. I like those guys because I want to be a giant. When I'm in the galaxy, I want to be a gorilla. So that everybody knows that we got the Skrilla. And we's a bunch of killers. We taste your shit vanilla. Yeah, the Apex. That's a ballsy name. You see what I mean? Like, you gotta be, like, badass to name yourself the Apex. You know what I mean? Like, that takes arrogance right there. And that's something that I can agree with. I'm all about arrogance in my spacefaring races. Oh my god, something scary happened. So I've got an axe. I've got a trench coat. I look like, and there's the guide right there named Kyle. I'm gonna go ahead and chop down some trees. You guys want to chop down some trees? Chop down them trees! Let's go get some trees knocked down. I got an acorn. I've got wood. Giggity, giggity, giggity. I'm gonna make the joke that, like, every single YouTuber would make at this point. They'd be like, I've got wood. It's the easy joke. You know what I'm tired of? You know what I'm tired of? Comics that are non sequitur. Like, if you're gonna make a comedy comic, at least come up with a punchline. Like, I hate the, like, oh, we're so random thing that's going on in comics right now. This is what happens when a generation grows up on Family Guy. They don't learn how to, like, write a punchline properly. Like, your joke should have a punchline. It shouldn't just be like, ha, something random happened, therefore my comic is funny. No, it's not. No, it's not. Write a punchline, man. Learn to write a good, solid punchline. Being oh so random just doesn't work anymore. Just don't do that, man. It just, I don't know. Mystical, nah, I don't play with mods. I don't mod pretty much anything, in all honesty. Except for Mountain Blade Warband, for whatever reason. For Mountain Blade Warband, for some reason, I mod that, but... yeah, I got rid of my beard. What's up, Eli? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in. I'm gonna play some Terraria today because I feel like it. Because Terraria feels like something fun that we can do today. Something fun. I've also got a Baby Ruth right here. I ate half of it last night because it's like a giant Baby Ruth. It's like a 500-foot Baby Ruth. But Baby Ruths are the superior candy bar. It's true. They are. I ruined Outlander for you. Spoiler alert. Just the delicious joy of a Baby Ruth bar, man. It is superior, not like those shitty paydays. Fucking paydays, man. Why can't you just be a Baby Ruth, you know? Build myself a little bridge right there, because I don't feel like platforming today. What's up, J-Man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ow! Slime betrayal. See, I thought we were friends, Slime, and then you gotta go fuck with me like that. What did we learn? Don't mess with Splat, or he will kill you, and he will turn your innards into torches. That's what we learned today at the Nerd Castle. Splat likes to make torches out of his enemies. Makes him feel better about his life. Makes him feel more accomplished. Makes him feel like he's going somewhere. Makes him feel like he's doing something. Makes him talk in the third person. Yeah, I shaved my beard off. Got too itchy. But now I've got like this hobbit thing going on. That's what I fucking hate. Whenever I shave, I look like a goddamn hobbit. It's because I got a big nose, man. When you got a big nose, you automatically look like a hobbit by default. It doesn't matter if it goes outwards or if it goes sideways. It doesn't matter. If you got a big nose and a shaved face, you look like a damn hobbit. Especially the more watery your eyes are, too. That helps out. Like, if you got watery-ass eyes, I think that helps bring it around. We got a treasure chest over here with some glow sticks, an herb bag. We got that weed. We got some grenades, a lead bar, a wooden arrow, some healing potions, some freebie torches. Sure, why not? I'm gonna take this with me, too. Because I deserve to have a chest today. I think I've earned it. I think I've earned it. Alright, what is this? Lead. You know, I don't think I've ever had a map with lead on it before. What's the alternative to lead? You have, like, lead or copper, right? And if you get lead, it means you don't get the corruption, you get something else, or... I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played, but I know when map generation happens, you've got a chance to just get, like, random things that spawn instead of other things. Yay, we got a gold portal, too, nice and early, so that'll help out with money. That'll make the merchant show up nice and early. So that's pretty sweet. Yep, I'm telling you, man. All it takes is you got watery eyes and a big nose and a shaved face, and you turn into a hobbit. I want to make a tree house, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this tree, and this tree is going to be our home. Does that sound awesome to you guys? We're going to have a tree house. I think a tree house sounds pretty dope, so that's what we're going to do. And so I'm going to knock out the middle right here. Yup, just knock out the middle. And I don't think I'll be able to walk through it if I put a block right there, right? Nope, won't be able to walk through it if I put a block right there. And so we're gonna have a treehouse. I think a treehouse sounds like fun. Let's do a treehouse. Let's get this thing nice and frisky. Let's get this thing moving. I know this is a bit of a blast from the past for me. I don't often play older games on the channel, but I felt like Terraria today, so that's what's gonna happen. Yep, trying to get some wood and a tree. Yeah, I think the Crimson is worse than the Corruption. I've had the Crimson like my last 5 playthroughs, though, so we'll see what we get today. And I'm right next to the Snow Zone, too, which is pretty sweet. I like the Snow Zone. What we're going to have to do in here is I got to craft up some platforms. So let's just get that done now. As many platforms as I can hold inside of my person. Wow, they made platforms stack a lot. I don't remember platforms stacking that much, but I learned a new thing today, so apparently platforms will stack that much. Yay. Put in our first little sidebar right here. Basically, our first goal is to get this tree all nice and hollowed out. Then we're going to get all the leaves off the limb over there. Or I might be able to build a house around it. We'll see what happens. We're going to build a house up in the trees. We're going to be an elf today. A wood elf. It's going to be like that place that elves are from in EverQuest, where it's all up in a tree or some shit like that. Not Kinos. I can't remember the name of it. I always went evil. Like, I always started in Freeport because, you know, Freeport living. Kinos was too nice. Like, there was too many good things going on in Kinos. There was too many, good feelings. There was too much happiness. And I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. You know, keep happiness away from me. I need misery and despair and industry and smoky skies. That's where I want to live. It reminds me of home. Dear old Martinez. Yeah, I do feel like I get Crimson a lot more than I get Corruption. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I get Crimson a lot more than Corruption. Hopefully I find a hook shot nice and early. Hook shots make this game a lot easier. Hook shots make this game simpler. And I like simple. Simple makes me happy. So we've got like a little bit of a hollowing right here. Our ladder is no longer centered. My life is ruined. My life is ruined. It's all gone and taken care of. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? Hanging out? Doing stuff? Hanging around in the stream by myself, and I've had too much caffeine, and I was digging out a tree, and then there you was. Oh yeah, it's called Terraria. It's like a, fuck, I fucked up my tree. Well, I guess I'll just have to, like, go with it now. I suppose this area will just be, like, hollowed out. And then we got vines over here, which is marginally useful. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll clear all this stuff out. Does it not clear out that way? Oh, I gotta do it the hard way. Alright, we'll mine these out one by one, bit by bit, piece by piece, step by step, bit by bit. Trying to build a house, I don't give a shit about Smokey. Dude, Smokey's gotta be like, he's like, dude, why are you hollowing out that tree right there? Is this a consensual hollowing? And I'm like, no. Trees don't have souls, so I can do whatever I want to them. That's the way that this works in the real world. If you don't have a soul, I get to do whatever I want. That's why gingers have such a hard life. It's a tough call, man. It's okay, I turn ginger once my hair gets longer, too. You guys will see, I'm growing my hair out right now. And I promise you, I'm gonna be super gingery real soon. I would like for you to be over here. We'll go ahead and move that on out right there. We'll just get our first little treehouse area going on. Do tents have souls? I don't think so. I don't think so. I suppose I'll probably just keep this lined up with the tree right here. That'll make it look good. I'm not a big one for damn it. Son of a bitch. See, now you gotta make me jump in order to do this stuff. It ain't right. It ain't right. I don't remember how I switch between the front layer and the back layer when I want to put down walls. Anybody remember how to do that? There's a way to do it, and I don't recall what it was. If I wanted to put down walls, there's a way to do the back wall, too. I think you gotta craft walls, maybe? Maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna put in a workbench right here. At the bare minimum, this should keep us, like, moderately safe. Should keep us moderately safe from bad guys. There's the wood walls right there that we was looking for. Give me some wooden walls. Fill it on up. We got plenty of wood for later. It'll be fine. I've always got extra wood laying around. And so, ooh, autoplace. Yay. I like autoplace. Autoplace makes me a happy splatty. Yay, auto place. Yup, got them walls in there, making it look all good. And then we'll turn that off, and I'll do the rest of it by hand. There we go. So auto place is gone. We've got ourselves all nice and sealed in now. Should probably place down some light sources so you guys aren't blind the entire playthrough. So maybe that's what I'll do next. So we got a lamp right there and like a lamp right there. And we'll take this and down we go. We'll put a door right there in just a moment. Door, would you like to be in here? What? My shopping list? I don't think you need to bring a pad and paper. Like, I think it'll be right. I need frosted mini wheats. I gotta give my wife my shopping list on stream now. Yeah, laxatives. As many penis pills as we can afford. Yeah, just as many liquors and as many penis pills as you can fit inside the bag. Just don't self-checkout. You gotta guilt trip the person at the front and be like, my life is more fun than yours. I think I just need mini wheats. I need rock stars. And I need those culture rail things for my tummy. Yep. What's up, Wuzzle? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome on in. He does do that from time to time. She's beating up the cat right now. She's just manhandling him. Just medium map on this one. Medium map on this one. Didn't want to go full hard and long. You know what I mean? Kitty! Gimme! It's all the time. It's all the time. Oh yeah, it's motherfucking all the time. Got that dance, gonna do that dance. Gonna put you in a trance with the ollie dance. Break it down. Wave it up. Raise the roof. The claws came out. The claws came out. See, and this is what I like about building inside of trees. Trees are actually pretty good sources of safety by comparison to like all the other places you can build. It's nice. Ooh, I don't love you, Ollie, because you're super bad. You're always waking me up at nighttime, and it is not right. Kitty's a little bastard, running around fucking shit all up while I was asleep. Because he's an asshole. Hey, what's up, Revolution? I do look like a child now. It's true. Sometimes you gotta sing a song about your asshole cat. My cat is definitely an asshole. As far as asshole credibility goes, he's like mega asshole. He's like asshole for days. But then again, he likes the attention too, you know what I mean? Like, he likes what's happening to him right now. Like, he pretends like he hates it, but he doesn't hate it. He loves it. This tree's getting a little too thin in the middle. This tree's getting a little too thin in the middle. It's upsetting me. I need more space to build buildings, and it's not giving me my space to build the buildings. I got to jump up right here. Jump on up! Gonna get on up like a lumberjacking machine. Get on up. That Jim Carrey interview, though. Man, Jim Carrey's not looking too good right now. He's looking like he's getting hit with that introspective shit. He was up there talking like Jaden Smith. I get it, though. I get what he's referring to, man. Gotta get rid of celebrity worship. Fuck celebrity worship, man. Shit's worthless. It doesn't do anything. It accomplishes nothing. Like, what is the point of it? And there's so many people that are, like, so wrapped up in, like, what the Kardashians did and shit. Like, why do you care? Like, why? I can only imagine people like that have, like, really sad lives where they have, like, nothing else going on. And so, like, that's what they need to do in order to get by. And I'm not trying to hate or anything. It just makes no sense to me. Like, why do you give a fuck what the Kardashians did? You know, like, why does it matter? Why is it relevant? Like, why? I don't know. Apply yourself to a hobby or something. You know what I mean? Go become a carpenter, like a blacksmith or some shit. Well, I'm glad I could brighten your day, Stinky. I'm glad I could brighten your day, individual named Stinky. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, it doesn't matter, man. Like, I like movies. I like music. But like what musicians and like movie stars and shit do in their free time, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, that doesn't matter to me. It's irrelevant. Do they care about what I do in my free time? I mean, it's not pretty. You probably shouldn't. There is a lot of masturbation squeezed into there. But all I'm saying is, like, if they're not gonna like snoop on my Twitter and care about what I do, why should I do that for them, you know? Goody. And this looks like the point at which we'll start making like separate little areas where we can live. Like, I'm gonna make a treehouse over here too. So we'll go ahead and iron this on out right here. And then I'm gonna put in a platform right. There we go. Got that platform all in. Oh shit. Gonna build a house. It's gonna be so rad. Gonna build my house. Gonna make you happy, stream audience. I don't know like how I want to do this, but I figure if I do it with platforms or something, it'll probably go better. There we go. I'm going to set that up right there. We're going to make kind of a bigger room right here. Something a little bit nicer and more spacious. Not specious, spacious. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. And then we'll kind of like bring that down by one right there, and then we'll bring it down by like another one. Kind of just round it out a little bit, you feel me? Can you dig it? Kind of just like bring it around, and then we'll swoop it on back over. Because I want there to be, I still want it to look kind of like a tree. So I need to leave like leaves in between the layers and whatnot. Like, we don't want to get rid of all the leaves because then it'll look weird and janky. We still want it to look like a tree that we live inside of. And so let's go for it here. White Knight, thank you very much for those biddies. Appreciate that. I think I can use a hammer to make those into stairs right there so it won't be quite as awkward. But I don't have a hammer right now, so we're going to have to wait till we have the hammer before we can do that. Before we can get hammer time going. Make sure, if you're going to be dropping biddies today, make sure you use hashtag charity. That way, Twitch matches your donation and gives it to Hurricane Relief. If you're going to be dropping biddies anyways, you might as well do it for a good cause. That is a promo that they have running right now. In addition, it is September. So if you ever wanted to subscribe and get emotes, half off right now for new subscriptions. So there it is. It's not half off for everybody. It's just half off for them new subscriptions. Them new cats. Man, look at this guy over here. He's a building machine. This guy's a savage. Can't really do anything at night anyways, so we might as well just build up our house real fast. I'll try to get outside and fix all of those walls that are a little janked up, because we definitely have some janky walls over there. But, once I get those all squared away. Hey, Shy Halud, thank you very much for those biddies. Dude, that number's gone up by $5,000 since yesterday. That's a pretty good stack of change right there. That is definitely not a lack of money. That is a decent amount, no lie. Alright, so we got our workbench down here. We probably want to decide what all of this stuff is going to be. It's going to be a little bit annoying getting in between layers and stuff like that. But if it gets too annoying transferring between, what I could do is I could put a ladder in right here that goes in between there so we can get into both of the rooms. That might be kind of cool. Brianna Hug, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in. I'm pretty sure you can do it with a hammer too. Pretty sure you can do it with a hammer as well. Now, we got to get our chest in here, obviously, so let's go ahead, and this will be like our little storage treasure room. And so there's our treasure chest. I'm going to throw things, we got to get this started early. I'm going to throw all the stuff in there that is unimportant to me right now that I don't want in my inventory. Inventory management in this game is a goddamn nightmare. I usually try to avoid dealing with it as much as possible. But sometimes that's just the way she goes, Rick. Sometimes that's just the way she goes. Sometimes you got to organize an inventory, make it look all sexy. $5,000 is a lot of penis pills. It's a lot of penis pills right there, but it's for hurricane relief. You get your bone on for hurricane relief, all right? It's for a good cause. I mean, if you're going to prop up an erection, you might as well do it for something that benefits somebody, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to be selfish all the time. Just some of the time. So I can make a wooden fishing pole. That might be an okay idea. You catch treasure every now and again. Treasure's pretty good. Got a campfire. I don't know if I care about that. Not really a lot of stuff that I can do without stone. So I think today's quest is going to be to find as much stone as possible. But we got to wait for nighttime to go away. You got to wait for nighttime to go away. Brianna, just be online. That's pretty much all you can do when it comes to Twitch. Pretty much all you can do. At nighttime, you get attacked by stuff, and the eyeballs want to murder us. But we are not a fan. Apparently, we pissed off the optometrist, and now he's using all of his mystical powers to be like, unleash the eyes! So, that's what happened. This is what happens when you fuck with your optometrist too much. It's just that one time you lip off. That one time, he's just waiting for it, and he's like, alright, I see how it's going to be. I see how it's going to be. Laser in your eyeball! What's up, Curious? How you doing? You know, I like going to the optometrist. I really do. It's relaxing in a weird way. You ever notice that when you go to the optometrist, it's like really relaxing? I don't know. Hey! 1 second, no. I really shouldn't eat foods that are hard to chew on stream, but I'm so hungry right now. Nah, I love going to the optometrist. I have terrible eyesight. Every time I go in there, I get bad news, but like they talk all softly and they're like 1 or 2. 1, 2. No, maybe 3 or 4. It's like super relaxing. I don't know why, but you can just like fall asleep in that chair. I don't even want to get my eyes fixed. I'm gonna use those guys as my own personal Ambien. Dar Saber, subscription. Thank you, sir. Fermented shark. I don't believe in eating anything from the ocean. I'm not a big ocean guy. Did you know we have basically killed like 60% of all species in the ocean? Like, the ocean is crippled right now. It's in bad shape. And when the ocean ecology goes, algae, like, and all that kind of shit overgrows, kelp and whatnot, I don't eat anything from the ocean. And I don't do it as any person, like, if you eat fish or whatever, I don't care. I don't eat anything from the ocean, because I feel like the ocean needs a little bit of a break. Also, I don't like fish that much, so it's an easy thing to give up for me. It's an easy thing to give up. It takes me almost no effort at all. God damn it. Give me stairs that don't look fucking stupid. I just want to have awesome... God damn it. Why are you chopping down there? Stop doing that. Chop right there. There you go. I just want to have awesome stairs. And the autoplace is just being a savage right now. Yep, we're gonna have like a golden stairway to comfort and security. A golden magical... Well, okay, a wooden. I'll make it out of gold later. But for right now, we use the materials that we're able to work with. Yeah, there you go. That looks good. Got like a little ladder at the end. Hey. Hey. Become stairs. I demand that you become stairs right now. Little bastard. How come it's not becoming stairs? Why won't you become stairs? You're upsetting me right now. This might be a project for later. Become stairs, though. Like, become stairs, man. Mago, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big Kenny knocked out the beard. It was getting too itchy. It was becoming like a thing that upset me. The stairs get fucky when you use the auto thing. Okay. Looks like they're fucky when you use the normal thing, too. So when you do stairs, is it over one, down one, over one, down one? Is that how that works? I got the wrong weapon out right now for this. Stabbings! Oh god! I'm being consumed by slime! Here, eat a mushroom real fast. Doing hard drugs always fixes all problems. That never becomes an issue. Oh, that juggle combo right there, though. I know you saw it. I know you saw it, that juggle combo, taking fools out, just being like, bam, 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 bam. You gotta put him up in the air with the, like the, oh, you gotta put him up in the air. And then you gotta do like the sidekick Badouken. That's what I call it. Sidekick Badouken. When he does like the hurricane kick. It's a sidekick Badouken. That's what I've called it since I was like 8 years old. Because that's what it sounded like to me. That's what it sounded like he was saying to me when I was a kid. You have to build in a direct diagonal. Thank you, Terraria people. I don't know if that's working, but it might be because of that one right there. This is confusing. There's like other stuff we should be doing right now. I'll worry about this later. This is not an important task for the moment. Like, there are definitely other things we need to accomplish before we go any further. And there's a dungeon right next to our base. So, that's nice. I wonder if we got gold or if we got... Isn't there something else other than gold? Like, you can get Electrum or something like that? Even though Electrum, I think, is a mixture of gold and silver. Like, you wouldn't be able to find that natively, I don't think. Fucking slimes, man. Goddamn slimes, just being douchebags right now. I swear to God, slime, you better stop with your shenanigans. I will stab you to death, slime. I will take the hit, I will take the heat, and I will keep on coming. I will never stop coming after you, slime. Even after my grave, on my mama, slime. On my mama. I'm gonna dig down a little bit deeper down here before I start doing this, because I don't want to, like, waste the outcropping right there. I don't know if I want to go in that dungeon. That dungeon looked kind of scary. That dungeon looks like it wants to hurt me. Okay, I'll do that. That's closer to what I was going for anyways. Yay, it connects perfectly. Oh, that makes me really happy. I don't know why that makes me so happy, but it makes me really... Do you have a gold coin inside of you? Dude, I'm about to shift-click the shit out of your corpse. You're about to have a rough day, slime. Ooh, 46 silver. Yay. Yeah, I was a little concerned I wasn't going to be able to make that jump. Maybe I'll go like this, and we'll just bridge this gap since it doesn't do anything for us anyways. I'm bridging the gap now. I'm bridging the gap now tonight. That's like the only Linkin Park song I know, aside from like all the ones that came out when I was like 12. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up. Shut up. Bad conversational skills right there. You can't just shout, shut up when I'm talking to you at somebody, you know? Like, gotta let them finish their sentence. I'd like to think that that was what he was getting at, you know what I mean? He was being like, it's not okay. Oh, we got climbing claws. That's cool. We can wall grab like Mega Man now. Yup, we can wall grab like the Mega Man. Gonna put that thing up in my hand. I got claws all across the land because I'm grabbing on the bullshit. Is that what they do? What do they do? I can slide down walls. Oh, the shoe spikes are the ones that let me wall kick like Mega Man. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Mighty Chase. I play this game every now and again. You know, I got an addiction. Every now and again, I get into it. It's just like I take long breaks from this game. I do the same thing with Starbound. It's like every now and again, I get back into it and I play it a whole bunch for like 1,000 hours straight, and then I don't play again for like another 2 years, or whenever they drop like the next content patch. Then I get super addicted again because I just can't help it. I get so excited. I get so excited when Terraria drops. It's a me, Mario. Fuck you, Luigi. We got an intrepid radar. Okay. I don't have anything else to equip for right now, so I might as well. Got another bag of weed, too, so that's pretty sweet. I think all things considered... Hey, what's up, Hugbringer? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Solar Asp, good to see you as well. Yeah, I made my character have XCOM hair because I feel like everybody should have XCOM hair. I would have XCOM hair if I could have XCOM hair. I can't have it. I can't wait till we get our hookshot. God, I hate not having a hookshot. The hookshot is by far my favorite item in the entire game. If I don't have it, chances are I am salty. What is that? A builder's potion? Increases your placement speed. Okay. I don't really care about that for right now. Normally what I do is I use my torches to mark where I've been. So like if I see torches in an area, I've already know that I've explored that place. It's usually pretty good. We need some stone blocks. We need some stone blocks bad. I don't plan on building with a whole lot of stone because we live in a tree. Oh! Who carries a pickaxe and lives in a tree? Splatter cat, yay. Who builds in that tree and then puts it on stream? It is Splatter Cat. If Terraria nonsense is something you wish. And I don't see how fish are going to become a part of this stream, so I'm just going to stop it right there. There's a lot of water down here. Oh, is that a corruption altar? I think that's a corruption altar right there. So do we get the crimson or do we get the corruption? Me thinkies, we've got the corruption, so that's okay. As long as we didn't get crimson, I'm pretty happy. Crimson's rough. Who's calling me on stream, man? Oh, it's my wife. Hold on, you gotta take wife calls. Moshi Moshi, Splattercat Dessous. Let's go for the 3-pack. That sounds awesome. She's asking me if I want a 3-pack. Do you guys think I need a 3-pack? I think I need a 3-pack. Well, let's get that one. That one sounds awesome. That's fine. It's $1. All right, baby. Farewell! I don't know how Japanese people say goodbye, so I just went with farewell. I transitioned over. I could have done it like a crusader and been like, farewell, lass. But then that's a little too neckbeardy for me. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm like a fedora's width away from Doom if I do that. Deuce, deuce! Subscription! Wow! Yes. Heavy metal. Everybody love heavy metal. I need to get into a band and do vocals so I can be like, the devil's light was shining down all across the bay! I need this. I need this in my life. When the witch came down to London town, they blew her out of the way. Hey, thanks, Deuce. I appreciate that, man. God, that felt like it was a little too energy intensive. I don't know how I feel about what just happened on stream. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, yeah, I can do like a vague wall kick now. I really like you too, Chase. I really like you too. It's okay. My love don't cost a thing. Like J-Lo said back in the day. Although I'm pretty sure J-Lo's love does cost a thing. I'm almost positive she seemed like the kind of girl where her love definitely cost a thing. Like, could I walk up to J-Lo today and be like, hey, girl, you want to go on a date? You want to go Taco Bell? And she'd be like, you broke as fuck. I'd be like, I bet, see, your love do cost a thing. You shouldn't have wrote that song. She's like, I didn't write that song. Got it from a ghostwriter. Were you shitting me? It's a pop song, man. Ain't none of us writing this shit. We've got some tin. Terraria Otherworld, so you can, like, go through here, like, through a time gate and do Terraria stuff. Time gate! Ooh, everybody likes a time gate! How much stone do I have? I've got, like, 29. That's okay. I'm just saying, like, she probably has a certain standard of living that I would not be able to provide by default. And so having a song called Love Don't Cost a Thing, when in fact, it does seem like love does actually have an attached cost. Like, dating's expensive, man. Dating's expensive. Dating's a bitch. Dating will take a chunk out of that wallet, but you do it because you're hoping for romance and baby making. Lovely baby making. Take that, slime! Oh, I missed. I got bad depth perception. Hold still so I can hit you. Why do you discriminate against people with disabilities like glaucoma? All I want to do is stab you, and you won't hold still. Like, I deserve the opportunity to stab you just like anybody else has the opportunity to stab you. You should be an equal opportunity farmable mob. Shai Halud, thank you very much for those bidets. I appreciate that. Viva Ramones! Thank you for letting that roll over. 17. You got a few more months, then you get that gold icon! That gold icon's gonna be dope when you get it, dude. I'm excited. Thank you for supporting me. So we've got lead instead of iron. We've got tin instead of copper. We've got silver instead of tungsten. Or actually, we'll have tungsten instead of silver. Tungsten makes me feel badass. Neither. I'm not a big GNR or Whitesnake fan. If I had to pick between the two, I don't know, man. That's a rough call. I say Motley Crue. That's what I say. I just flip the table and I go, Motley Crue. Whoa! Yeah! Kickstart my heart. Whoa! Yeah! Baby! Do-do-do-do-do-do. I do like Motley Crue a lot. Motley Crue is what's up. Motley Crue is one of the few butt rock bands I actually like. Like, I'm not a big fan of like glam rock, but Motley Crue goes hard. I don't care if they wear lipstick and shit, they go hard. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I've still got torches left, but I'm confined to my home for... Ooh, I can make a new sword? I can make a lead short sword. I don't know if I want a lead short sword. I can make a toilet. I can make a chain if I had any iron bar, but I do? And I'm pretty sure if I get the chains and I get a clasp, we can make our first hook shot. Or if we get a bunch of diamonds or something like that, we can make our first hook shot. And then we'll be solid to go. Dude, I love killing these guys, and then you get the fuzzy outfit. You get, like, the fuzzy baller outfit with the fur around the shoulders. That shit's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. I hope you know that. It's all your fault. What other songs did Motley Crue have? They had Livewire. They had a bunch of songs. They had Kickstart My Heart. They had Livewire. They had... I don't know, there's a couple more in there that I'm not remembering. It's been too long since I went through my classic rock, butt rock phase. That was a long time ago. I discovered classic / butt rock when I was like a senior in high school. And that's when I started listening to like Motley Crue and Whitesnake and Night Ranger. And although Night Ranger's a little bit soft. You know who gets a bad rap? Winger. Like, Beavis and Butthead talk shit about Winger nonstop, but I listen to Eddie Winger, and Eddie Winger is not a terrible heavy metal musician. Like, yeah, it's a little bit softer than a lot of the stuff out there, but Winger isn't that bad. Like, they're okay. Like, they're alright. They're listenable. They got 3 or 4 songs that are pretty dope if you listen to all their albums. My top room does need torches. Like, I don't know. Winger gets a bad rap, but I don't know why. I think it's just Beavis and Butthead, man. Beavis and Butthead killed Winger's career. Because wasn't it Beavis that's always talking shit about Winger? Like, there was that one guy at their school that they call him a poser because he wears a Winger shirt or whatever. I think that's what the running joke was in Beavis and Butthead. It's been a long time since Beavis and Butthead, though. I did shave. Yeah, like, I would say Winger's okay. Like, they're not bad like people make them out to be. Man, there are a lot of slimes down there. This seems vaguely like a suicide situation if I go down in there. You know, I burned out Zeppelin. That's my problem with Zeppelin, is I burned Zeppelin out. I listened to Zeppelin too much. And so now every time I hear Zeppelin, I just roll my eyes. I did the same thing with fucking... I did the exact same thing with, Lynyrd Skynyrd. My classic rock phase that I went through, I burned out old artists, like, really hard. And so if I hear... I'm just not a classic rock fan anymore. It just all sounds outdated to me at this point. I over-listened to it is really what happened. Like, I got into it when I was, like, 14. And then, like, you spend, like, a year just being like, oh my god, classic rock. And then you get over it, and you're like, alright. I like Ozzy. I don't like Ozzy back when he had Randy Rhoads, though. I like Ozzy once he got Zakk Wylde. That's the transition point for Ozzy for me. When he goes from being alright to being dope. Once Zakk Wylde joined up on lead guitar, like, Randy Rhoads is fine. Like, Crazy Train is a cool song. But, like, you started to get the dope tracks, like Mama, I'm Coming Home and whatnot, once you had Zakk Wylde on guitar. And it was just like, Mama, Mama, I'm coming home. Yeah. Solo in that song goes hard. Goes hella hard. White Raven, thank you for those biddies. Right now, yeah, basically Floridia. Like, it's not that I don't acknowledge that they're a part of, like, rock and roll history. It's just I don't listen to classic rock because I killed it. I listen to it too much. I'll still listen to Foreigner. Like, I like Foreigner. I love Foreigner. I like AC/DC. But for whatever reason, I can't listen to, like, Lynyrd Skynyrd or... I just Led Zeppelin or any of that shit anymore. I just can't listen to it. It just bores me to tears now because I've heard it all too much. Like, if I could never hear Stairway to Heaven again, I feel the same way about fucking Hotel California. Although, fuck the Eagles, man. Fuck the Eagles. The Eagles are the worst. Eagles are the worst. I do like ska. Yeah, Catch 22, Real Big Fish, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Mustard Plug, all that stuff. Yeah, I've got a ska playlist on my Pandora. Let me grab those out of there. Basically, I'm just gonna keep this for like extra boo shit. Yeah, we'll throw some chains in there. Oh, and a star's gotta fall right now and tempt me, doesn't it? It's gotta tempt me to go out there and get my booty hole attacked. And my booty hole is not armored the way that it used to. You know, honestly, like, Real Big Fish still makes good music, too. Like, I was going through their albums, like their newer ones, listening to them all the way through, and, like, yeah, it's more of the same, like, but they're good at writing singles. Like, they really are. Like, they write great singles, and so, like, yeah, a lot of their newer music sounds the same as their older music, and it's got, like, the same chord progression and whatnot. But, I mean, it's ska/punk. I mean, what do you expect from it? I mean, 90% of the songs in the background are just gonna be like, na 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 na, and then you're gonna have the horns come in, you're like, na 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 na. Like, it's, you know, it's ska, man. A lot of ska kind of sounds the same. If you like ska, you like ska. If you don't like ska, there's not a lot of adaptation and modernization in ska. Like, we're still waiting for, like, Fifth Wave or whatever to hit. And it just hasn't yet. It just hasn't. Mighty Chase, thank you for those biddies. Power metal? I don't listen to a lot of power metal. Like, Sonata Arctica, I think, would be the closest thing that I listen to that's, like, power metal. Like, power metal. Where they have a lot of ballads and shit. What was up with the wood on the tree? Oh, the living wood wand. I forgot about that. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I forgot about that item altogether. I'm going to throw some potions in here. Because why not? I just don't like carrying around extra stuff. And frankly, we've got to sit here all night anyways. So, yeah, Hammerfall's alright. Hammerfall's kind of a fallback band for me, though. Hammerfall's kind of, like, generic. Like, they don't have a lot of, like, style, you know what I mean? Like, they don't have anything that makes them sound like Hammerfall. They just sound like generic Euro metal band X. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell the difference between, like, Terraria and Amon Amarth. You can tell the difference between, like, Sonata Arctica and Symphony X. Like, those bands have a distinctive sound, whereas with Hammerfall, it just sounds really generic to me. That's always been my thing about Hammerfall. They occasionally shit out a good song, but they have, like, one good song an album. Yeah, Caloran, playing a little bit Terraria. I wanted to talk with you guys. I just wanted to hang out for the day. Nirvana's a little burned out for me, but I can still listen to, like, Heart-Shaped Box and some of that stuff. Like, I mean, I'll take Nirvana any day over fucking Pearl Jam. Fuck Pearl Jam. Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam are the worst. And they get played on the radio so much. I'm like, why? They were a terrible, terrible grunge band. Like, ugh. Grunge in general was not a great medium. It was not a great genre. But, like, just play Nirvana instead, man. Like, why I gotta scrape the bottom of the barrel for Pearl Jam and, like, fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers and shit? Like, just play Nirvana instead. Yeah, I love Blind Guardian. Blind Guardian's fantastic. I love Blind Guardian. I suppose we should probably do some building or something while we're sitting here. I can put in, like, another branch of our house on this side. Ponds. Internet ponds. Be a little bit easier if I could see, but it's not that big of a deal. There we go. And I suppose whenever we get that dope shiggity schwa living wand, that's when we'll start turning this into something that actually looks like the tree. I'm gonna make a big old room over here. This is gonna be a sick ass room. There we go. That room's ass is the sickest of all the sick asses. And then we'll drag that back over to there. I don't know if I like that or not. Go away, little piece of the roof that I've just done a thing to. Go away. No one loves you. Got a strike for the soul when you insult your roof. Daddy taught me that one up on the roof. On the roof. What's up, Biohazard? I'm glad I'm streaming today, too. It's always fun to hang out with you guys. It really sincerely is. Like, this is the high point of my day. Like, a lot of people don't realize that. Like, I really enjoy streaming. Like, it's a lot of fun. I'm really hoping I can make this work, like, long-term as, like, a career option for me because I love doing it. It doesn't feel like work to me. I was talking to Paradigm the other day. He's like, dude, does it feel like time flies when you're streaming? And I'm like, yeah, it does. But I was like, that's because it's not work, dude. It's play. Like, it's a job, but at the same time, you play for a living, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, it's super fun to be on here with all of you. Like, the 4 hours or whatever just flies by whenever I'm online. It goes by hella quick. Like, it's already been an hour. I'm looking at the clock right now, and it's already been an hour. How is that even remotely possible? How's that? I don't think I could go full-time on Twitch right now, but I'm putting a lot of time into it, hoping that within the next year, I'd be able to do it full-time. I think if we do our 4 hours, 4.5 hour streams every single day, growth is good right now. Like, growth is good. Like, I'm happy with things. Like, I'm pleased with the way that Twitch is going. Like, I'm pleased with the way things are going. Like, Twitch streaming, it's a lot of fun. It's, like, a lot of fun. And so I'm glad I get to do it every single day, because YouTube kind of, you know, YouTube, this wouldn't be enough, like, money for me to pay my bills or whatever. Like, it's enough money to almost pay my bills and kind of, you know, get everything taken care of on the financial front, but it's not quite there yet. But YouTube fills that gap, so it's fine. Like, I got nothing to worry about right now. Everything is good. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of streamers. Like, I watch a lot of streamers, and this is no shit talk, but it seems like a lot of streamers are just quiet the whole time. Like, I've seen a lot of streamers with, like, 7,000 viewers, and they don't talk, like, at all. Like, they just sit there and just kind of click around. I guess maybe they feel like they've paid their dues, and they just don't care anymore, or maybe that's just, like, what people want. I don't know. I feel like talking with you guys is, like, a high point of the streaming medium. Like, I can't do that with YouTube. I can do that here on Twitch. Like, I can sit and I can speak with you guys, and we can have conversations about stuff. I can't do that on YouTube. On YouTube, bare minimum, you've got, like, 48 hours gap between when I recorded the video and when I came back. And everybody knows YouTube comments are toxic as fuck anyways. And so, like, every time you venture into the YouTube comments, you're taking a risk. You're like, I'm gonna see some gnarly Nazi shit, and I'm not gonna be able to take it back. No, that's what I'm going for, Brolowski. It basically is an internet hangout. Like, just hang out. Maybe, but like from what I've seen, the chat doesn't move that fast when you've got like 1,500 viewers or whatever. Like, it moves, but you can still grab people here and there and talk about stuff. I mean, I don't know. When it gets to a certain point, you got to go over to like subscriber-only chat and stuff like that, which I don't think is super fun either. Like, that's one of those things that I kind of dread the stream ever getting larger to the point where, in order to have any sort of audience interaction, I've got to use slow mode or anything like that. Like, that shit kind of worries me. I don't know. At that point, streaming will be kind of, like, less fun for me, because interaction is what drives this thing forward for me. Like, if I had to sit here and talk to myself for, like, hours at a time, I'm not sure if I could do that, because you guys are here, and you're, like, chatting and talking, and everybody's having a good time, and bringing up topics for discussion and whatnot. It's fun. Ooh, I hate it when I fall down holes in this game. You never know what you're falling into. And you can fall into some bad shit if you're not careful. You can fall into some real bad shit. I'm gonna put down some platforms over here. And turn that into a ladder, I think. If I couldn't I'd probably go to law school. That's what I'm thinking about doing right now, is becoming an intellectual property lawyer after this internet thing is done. Like, geology's cool and everything like that. It's just like, I don't feel like moving hella far away in order to do it. I already live next to a major city, so I would assume finding work as a lawyer would not be that difficult. And so actually, I was thinking about starting to train for the bar or whatever and starting to take law school classes and whatnot. Whenever, you know, whenever there's a gap in my time, just taking like a class here, taking a class there. Just doing it at community college, basically, and then I can transfer out to Sac State or whatever real fast if I ever wanted to do it, like, for realsies and pass the bar or whatever. That's what I'm thinking about doing. It's becoming a lawyer, like, in the video game industry, essentially. And that was our last torch. We don't have a whole lot of them left. Yeah, we got 9 right there. We can use ropes, I guess. Ropes would work. But I'm not going to play with it for right now. Give me a light right there so that I can see. And it looks like we're in the desert right now. Man, we started kind of in a hostile place. Like, the desert is not really something that I want to toy with at this level. The desert's kind of scary at this point in the game. You don't want to, like, fuck with ant lions and stuff like that right now. Might get yourself into a little bit of trouble. However, there, I'm hoping we can skip tin altogether and just go straight into iron. That's my hope anyways. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about it. We'll see what happens. I mean, so long as I'm working, I think I could afford it. It wouldn't be too bad. Is that sandstone right there? What is that? A hardened sand block. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about collapses right now because they do happen from time to time. Yeah, I was going to say, sand has like this tendency to fall on your head and wound you. It didn't used to. You used to be able to farm hella gold just by farming sand because you could like mine it hella quick due to a bug in the game. And then you would turn it all into glass and then you would sell it to the vendor. And it was worth like a fortune, but you can't do that anymore. It's not a valid option. Used to be, but it tain't anymore. Is that tin right there? Well, I mean, on the plus side, at least we're getting something down here. We're making some kind of advance. Put that right there. We got a sand slime right there. Okay. Let me put in my ladder real quick. Perfect. I don't have any torches left, so we got to go farm slimes for a little bit to get some of the materials we need in order to, hey, what's going on, Mo? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Oh, welcome on in. Yeah, I'm trying to get to a spot. Silt. Yeah, it doesn't silt, like, explode or something like that. It's like poof. It's like a little poofy thing, if I remember right. I don't recall exactly, but I vaguely remember it doing that. Yeah. Shave my beard. It's time for a change. It's time for... I can only have, like, a certain style for, like, a month or two at most, and then I like to swap it up. Just keep things fresh. Plus, I always feel like a weird, depressed neck beard when I have hella beardy... Like, I don't know. I feel like when I don't shave... It's a weird thing to corroborate, but, like, I grew up when nobody had beards. And, like, people with beards were, like hobos and stuff. And so, like, when I let my beard grow out too far, I start, like, second-guessing myself and being like, am I depressed right now? Like, why do I not, like, care about shaving or anything? Even though I don't think that's an indicator at all. Like, beards are cool. But, like, I don't know why my brain goes to that place. And so that's usually why I shave, too, is I'm like, I need to get my shit together. I'm gonna feel like a new man when I get this done. And so I go ahead and I do it. Like, I don't know why I do that. Well, now I just go, subscription! Sometimes you get a little bit of a bonus depending on how good of a mood I'm in. Kind of depends. Sometimes I carry it through, sometimes I don't. It's a gamble. As with life and all things, it's a gamble. But you always get subscription. Subscription! No, I've never met anybody outside of, like, conventions. I've met people at conventions, but I've never met anybody in real life. My aunt met somebody who knew me in real life. I'm sorry, like, she worked at she worked at the deli at O'Reilly's, and she was talking to one of her longtime customers about, like, I don't know, one of her longtime customers about what I do for a living. And she mentioned my username, and the person was like, oh my god, I know who that is. I watch him all the time. And so that was a little weird and surreal. But that was back when I only had like 8,000 subs. That was like way back in the day. In general, YouTube is kind of nice because you can be like popular inside your own little atmosphere, I guess, or your own little ecosystem. But then you can still go outside without people like fucking being like, oh my god, everywhere you go. Like, it's kind of nice like that. It's kind of nice like that. Sorry, guys. I have to murder you because I need more gel so that I can make more torches so that I can continue adventuring and getting metals. Getting metal! Metal every day! Metal on your butt! Metal on your plate! Oh, damn it. These slimes are so mean to me. I'm gonna drink a potion. Because I can. The motion of the potion makes me feel better. I got that notion that the motion of the potion down my throat is going to take... Well, you might end up with some bloat, though. That's the thing, is it might give you some bloat. Bing, 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 bing. The music in this game makes me feel like I'm home. This is one of, like, the first indie games that I ever purchased back before I was a YouTuber. And I played it for, like, 90 hours straight. Like, this game ate up, like, an entire, like, first semester of my life in college. I played a lot of Terraria in college. Like, a lot of Terraria. And then, you know, the music always reminds me of those times, though. Those happy times. Those happy, happy times. Girl, where did they go now? Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know where they're going, but my wife is home. Ooh, back inside the house, moving plastic bags, making rustling noises. Yeah, he knows Terraria. Terraria's fun. Terraria. See, now I gotta use good language though, because I know now. See, I can imagine that there's not little kids running around or whatever until little kids are here, and then I'm like, oh man, I gotta shape up. I gotta like not use bad language and stuff. Although today's been relatively clean actually. Weirdly enough, aside from my rant about the Eagles, but the Eagles bring out the worst in me. I can't help it. The Eagles bring out the worst in me, and I don't know why. I don't know why the Eagles bring that out inside of me. There we go. Let's finish this building off. We got this. Boom. I want to place the rest of this, but I don't know if it's going to get down through there. Probably not, it's looking like. Will that work? There we go. Perfect. So now we've got another chunk of building that we've gotten taken care of. I can hollow this out right here, or we can just put stairs on this side to keep it looking organic. There we go. Is there a duck around? I hear ducks calling. Hugbringer! Subscription! And then Captain Frosty, thank you for those biddies. Pam, 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 pam. Oh, he's 17. Okay, so your youngest is 17. That's moving along then. Never mind. Oh my god. Da-na-na-na. Best wife ever. Wife dance. Get it. Yeah, get it. I shaved it, Kev. I shaved it. I shaved my beard off. Okay, so your oldest is 30. I got you. I always thought it was like... So the spacing on your kids is like... You know, like 5 years or whatever. I had friends when I was growing up that it was like weird. Like, I had friends when I was growing up that had, like, 25-year-old brothers when they were, like, 8 years old. And I'm like, damn, dude. Like, although they were usually half-brothers. They were usually, like, half-brothers and stuff like that from previous marriages, I guess. But still, there was nobody cooler than, like, when you were, like, 10 years old. You remember how cool, like, your, like, 25-year-old older brother was? Because he could do, like, anything he wanted. I had a friend who, like, his older brother toured in a ska band called Wookie. He toured with Five Iron Frenzy, actually. Toured with Five Iron Frenzy. And he was, like, the coolest. But because we were little kids, you know, like, the eldest child ain't want nothing to do with, like, the baby child, you know what I mean? Because they're, like, older and, like, cooler and stuff. Like, he didn't want to, like, hang out with us or nothing like that. But, like, he was pretty cool, man. As far as older brothers go, he was pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how you could get, like, a cooler job than being a touring musician to a younger brother who was into ska, you know what I mean? Like, that was, you were basically, like, the coolest person in the whole world. Yeah, my sister's 5 years younger than me. We get along fine. My sister and I are just different people. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Like, we don't really hang out or anything like that. Like, we don't, like, share moments or whatever. Like, seriously, my sister and I don't really, like, talk or anything like that. Like, we have our own stuff going on, and we're just, like, different people. Is really what it comes down to. Well, yeah, I love my sister like she's family, but you know what I mean? Like, people have different levels of closeness. Like, my wife and her brother are, like, super close. Like, her brothers and siblings and stuff. My family's not like that, though. My family's, like, everybody's, like, individualistic and, like, does their own thing in my family. It's hard to describe. Like, mostly we just ignore each other till Easter and or Christmas. Although, like, I've been avoiding going to family functions lately because of, like, the political talks and stuff. I've just been like, oh my god. If this is going to be the insisted upon topic, I'm going to stop coming to family functions. I don't have to sit here and be berated with this. Just don't have to sit here and be berated with this. I don't want to hear it. Just don't want to hear it. Can't we just, like, be family? Can't we just, like, be family and not talk about this and pretend like it's not going on? Like, you believe your thing, I believe my thing. But nope, it's always got to come up. It's always got to come up. And then you can't just, like, sit there and not respond because they're, like, directly insulting you. And you're like, Family functions suck like that. Shy Halud, thank you for the biddies. And then Magic Cat, 20. Is that 39 or 29? Good lord, man. 39. That's a lot of support, dude. Like, you have supported the shit out of me. You have been the banana hammock to the dong of my career. So thank you. Thank you very much, man. Oh my god, 39. Telling you, man, if you want your family to show up, you gotta stay away from that stuff. I'm more likely to show up if my uncles are there, because my uncles agree with me politically, so I've got, like, backup, you know what I mean? And so if I know my uncles are gonna be there and everything, I'll probably go to the family function. But otherwise, I'm just like, I don't know if I feel like being outnumbered and berated today. I just don't know if I'm excited about that. King Lemonsy, thank you for giving a charity right there with those biddies. Thank you very much. If you're gonna be giving bits today, do hashtag charity afterwards, just as King Lemonsy has done. And actually, they're doing hurricane relief right now. And doing hurricane relief. Yeah, Magic Cat's like, well, unsubscribed. Unsubscribed. But you need support down there, especially if you've got weight, you know what I mean? Otherwise, they'd be stretching out and they'd be looking like a fucking hound dog's jowls, you know what I mean? You can't have that. You gotta support them so that it doesn't get all stretched out and whatnot. You're looking like one of those old guys in the shower room at the pool, man. I was on the swim team. I've seen a lot of naked dudes. I've seen a lot of it. There was senior swim before my swim team practice started. So every day you would get there with your duffel bag, just a bunch of old naked dudes. Bunch of old naked dudes. You get used to it. Yeah. Walking around naked in a room full of naked guys. Welcome to the swim team. Welcome to the swim team. So I've got ropies inside of here. We have a forge. We can do some lead ore, and we can get that done. We can start throwing that. Stuff. Hey, man, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be insulting. You get used to it after a while. But I don't think it's something to brag about, but it's a life experience. We'll add it to the list. Yup, Magic Cat's gotta hold on to it. The first sub. The original sub. You're like the first Templar, bro. You know, like, I feel like the Knights Templar, like, being a Templar is, like, one of the coolest titles you can have, like, in all of history. Like, if you're just in history, you are a Templar. That's a pretty badass title right there. I mean, given what happened to the Templars long term, probably not a good association to have, but at the same time, like, in their heyday, man, the Templars, that's a pretty sick title, right? But, like, what do you do for a living? Fucking Templar. Like, what? Where do you have to get to in life to say that you're a Templar? You gotta do something badass to be able to be like, I'm a Templar for a living. Yeah. What do I want to do right now? I have a forge. I can make some tin bars, so there it is. Tin bars are all up. I can make a couple of lead bars. We might be able to do something with that. We can actually make a real sword, which I think is actually a pretty good, plausible idea. I don't think it's a bad idea to make ourselves a better sword. Better tools might do it too, though. We've basically skipped the tin tier, so that's not that bad. Yeah, I listen to a lot of rap. Hip-hop is most of what I listen to. Because I'm living in the cut right now. Living out in the hood. When you pull up to your house, it's like a requisite. Like when I pull up in the 300, you gotta make the whole block be like like everybody's gotta hear you. And nobody gets mad when you live in this environment. You pull up and they look and they're like, yeah. And then when they pull up, they do the same thing. You look and you're like, yeah, get it. Floridian. Thank you very much for that very generous booty drop. Pow, 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 pow. I can't do ICP, man. Their flow is too weak. It just is, man. Like, I grew up with Eminem as, like, a new artist. Like, I remember when Eminem was dropping, like, 4-song LPs before he got, like, discovered and shit like that. Like, right after Dre found him when they were, like, testing the waters to see how profitable he was. And it's just, the standard for rap for me is set really high. So, like, ICP and, like, mumble rap and stuff like that doesn't do it for me. Because, like, I grew up on Pac and Biggie and Eminem and Mac Dre. Like, the flow needs to be at, like, a certain level. Like, the only rapper right now whose flow is that solid is you got Kendrick, Like, the only mainstream rappers anyways, because I don't follow underground. The only mainstream rappers that have, like, real good, classic, solid flows are, like, YG, Kendrick, Nephi the Pharaoh, Sage the Gemini's got some pretty good flows. I'm coming around on Big Sean. I wasn't a Big Sean fan, but I'm coming around on him. I'm coming around on him. I've heard a couple tracks now where I'm like, alright, I can hear it. I like Hopsin, but he's too preachy. I can't listen to Hopsin long term. That guy got a chip on his shoulder, and it's like a mile wide from his raps. Like, you can definitely tell that Hopsin thinks he should be more famous than he is. Like, there's just like a level to him where he's like, I haven't gotten the respect I deserve. And I'm like, no, you haven't, because you're preachy. And your music's annoying to listen to, man. Like, if I want to listen to hip-hop, I don't want to be preached at. That's just it. Like, I really like his tracks are good. Like, I like Hopsin 5 and Hopsin 8. Like, but it's just like, Hopsin's just too preachy for me. I can listen to one song max before I'm like, ugh, too much preaching, man. Come down off of it. You know what I mean? That's my main problem with Hopsin. He's just too preachy. Too goddamn preachy. Mumble rap, I flip it, give it to Uber. I'm flipping the whip in the kitchen. Like, all that new fucking trap rap shit where it all sounds the same. And it's just like, listen to like any pop rap station right now and you'll hear it. Like, Hopsin 5 is one of the preachiest songs I've ever heard in my life. Like, it's basically him just bitching about everybody except for himself. And I'm like, dude, you need to swing that judgment. That pendulum needs to swing back your way, man. You're not allowed to make judgments about other people like that unless you're making judgments about yourself at the same time. Like, you ain't got any problems. Like, you picking apart everybody else's life, but ain't nobody picking your life apart, bro. Like, I'm just saying. Like, it's just one of those things with Hopsin that rubs me the wrong way. Like, I like Hopsin. I think he's got a solid flow. But I think he's got a tendency to, like, get up his own ass, and that's hampered his career. I want this guy's coat. I'm gonna try and steal this guy's coat. That's fine. People got different preferences on stuff. I don't really care if people like mumble rap. Like, whatever gets you going. I like bangers and slappers. Like, it's gotta bang hella hard. And I find that a lot of mumble rap doesn't bang. Like, but some heteros a little different. Like, Hopsin is specifically targeting people of a certain type. Like, he's picking out people's personalities and shit in Hopsin 5, and he's targeting those directly. Whereas most rappers are egotistical, but they're like, look how much money I have. Look what I've got going on. Like, they're not throwing it at other people being like, oh, you got your hair did and your earplugs, but you look like an asshole. You're unemployed. You know, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, Hopsin's got a flow. He's got a flow. But, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. People like different music. Eli Britt, subscription! Like, I love Hopsin 8. Hopsin 8 is dope when he's bitching out his producer. Like, that track goes hella hard. Lil Dicky's pretty good. Lil Dicky's good, but I like what's his name? Fuck, I gotta look him up. Hold on. There's another white guy rapper that I like better than Lil Dicky, and I can't remember his name now because it's been a while. We got... What's his name? Ew, they got Yellow Wolf on the top white rappers of all time. I am not feeling that at all. I don't think he even ranks in like the top 25. That's a terrible list. That list needs to go away. I can't remember his name. Shai Halud, thank you for those biddies. Thank you for those biddies. It's another white guy rapper. I can't remember his name. He's got that song. He's like, say goodnight to the bad guys. No fucking around. I gotta ask why. Yay! Yeah, I like MC Chris too. It's a little nerdy, but I can listen to it. MC Chris seems like a nice guy. I follow him on Facebook. Like, even though his music's a little goofy and a little cheesy, at the same time, he seems like a nice dude and his flow is solid. So I'm like, all right, I'll give him. It's fine. MC Chris, you all right with me? Yellow Wolf was coached by Eminem. He's on his label. Yellow Wolf is Eminem's protege. That's why he's always got like solid collabs. When you're hooked up with Eminem, they give you anything you want. I like that track that Yellow Wolf did with Gucci. That I Just Want a Party song. That was alright. And then Pop the Trunk was alright. Although, frankly, I'm not exactly sure Yellow Wolf has lived that particular circumstance. Like, I don't know, man. I gotta like listen to more interviews with him and stuff, cause you know, real recognize real as shit. I don't know. His credibility, I don't know if his card's been granted yet. You know what I mean? No, I saw the thing on grenades. They don't cause environmental damage, and they deal damage to enemies. All right, Solar, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. Like, if you're trying to get into rap, but you don't want to listen to, like, gangbanger rap, because that's what I listen to, is I listen to hood rat shit. Because I like that stuff. Like, I just do. I do. But if you're looking for, like, if you've got Atmosphere is a good place to start. If you're not into rap, but you're trying to get into rap. Like, Atmosphere is really good. Wind Chill is really good. Like, all those guys have, like, nothing to do with, like, gangbangers and shootouts and shit like that. If you listen to, like, Brother Ali's got some good stuff. Who else is good? I mean, honestly, Mos Def is pretty good. Like, Mos Def's opinions on just about everything are usually pretty terrible. Like, I don't know, man. Mos Def, every time he goes on a TV show and expresses an opinion, I'm just like, oh, dude, do some research first, dude. Like, I like Mos Def's raps. I really do. Mos Def is a dope rapper. That dude needs to stop going on nightly talk shows, man. He needs to stop that shit. Yeah, Burner's dope. I like Burner. Yeah, Burner's hella dope. Burner's from around here. He's a Bay Area rapper. You got Burner, Clyde Carson, E40, Nephi the Pharaoh, Sage the Gemini. Who else is doing stuff around here? Obviously, the Fizz movement still got people doing that stuff too. Hyphy movement and all that shit. Fuck, I brain fart a lot on stream, man. I can never think of things while I'm playing games. It's daytime right now. See if I can stab a couple of these cats. Get some more jelly so we can get back to exploring. Mr. Fab. Shabooba-laboop. Yeah, Jurassic 5 is good too. Jurassic 5 is a really good spot to jump in on rap too. Jurassic 5 has some really good tracks. I agree. Jurassic 5 is never uninteresting. Like, the least you can say for Jurassic 5 is that they're always interesting. They're kind of like the Gorillas. Like, you may not like what they're doing at any given time, but they're always interesting, and they're always entertaining, to say the least. I don't know if I want to go down here, but we might get a Freezy chest. And Freezy chests are really good, so... Aw, dude, I done fell through the ice now. I done fell through the ice. Luckily, I've played enough Terraria to know how to navigate underwater. So we should be okay. I'm gonna put a torch right there so I can see... Ooh, we got lead up there. I think I might go for that. Do I have ropes with me at all? Yeah, I'd rather not waste platforms if I can just use ropes for this. Although you gotta anchor ropes, which is the hard part. Then you just go up to here. And now we can get ourselves some goodies. Mudjack, thank you very much for those biddies, sir. It's very kind of you. Thank you for giving to charity. And then in addition, Shai Halud, thank you very much for your biddies as well. Making a difference, one brick at a time over here at the Nerd Castle. One brick at a time. Did you hear that shit about the Marriott? They had their boat, and they had like 200 empty seats, and they wouldn't let anybody onto their boat during the hurricane? I was like, dude, fucking hail corporate, man. Jesus Christ. They were like, we're not authorized to take anybody that's not one of our people staying in our hotel. I was like, bro, it's a national emergency. Let them on the fucking boat, you dicks. Jesus Christ, man. Mumbelina of biddies. Thank you very much. I'll be honest, I do like Mr. Fab. Mr. Fab is not for everybody, but I do like Mr. Fab. We got Turf Talk out here in the Bay. Turf Talk's hella dope. Turf Talk makes slappers, though. Like, some people don't like slappers. I like slappers. If you listen to Turf Talk, he's got a song called Slumper. Fuck, it goes so hard, dude. That song starts out hard, it mids hard, and it ends hard. That song goes hella hard. Who else is out here doing stuff? You got Mr. Fab. You got Turf Talk. You've got Andre Nicotina. Although Nicotina hasn't done anything in a while. I think he's just about done with the game. I think Nicotina's done. I don't think he wants to rap anymore. I think he's trying to, like, retire and hang out with his kids and, like, live off all that money he made back in the Mac Dre days. A tale of two Andres and shit. Oh, we found one. We got a Freezy chest over here. Hell yeah, Freezy chest. Freezy chest is what's up. Everybody likes Freezy chest. Let's do this thing. No, I just got the, I mean, the nice thing about the 300 is that the 300 comes with, like, a really nice sound system stock. And so I'm actually kind of afraid to buy a system for it because, like, it sounds really, really, really good just straight off the lot. Like, I'm really actually terrified to replace my system because I'm worried it'll actually be worse. Like, I've had a lot of cars, but my 300 started with, like, one of the best sound systems I've ever heard stock from a dealer. Like, it just sounds good. What do we have? We got a blizzard in a bottle. So that'll let us double jump. So that's real nice to have. That'll help us save money on platforms. Got some ropes and an angel statue. I can live with that. I'm going to take that chest right there. Is that a free loom? What is that right there? A free loom! Hell yeah. Normally it's actually... Ooh, a gold bag right there, too, that gave us 10 gold. Hell yeah. I don't know what that is on the floor, but I'm going to break it because why not? And then, like the Chrysler 300 has a really good sound system. Like, they did a great job with it. I don't know what brand it is or anything like that. Like, what manufacturer. Sorry, not what brand. What manufacturer made it. But it sounds good. It sounds real good. And now I can farty jump. Yay, farty jumps. Give you that extra height for when you actually need it. White Raven, thank you very much for those biddies. Very kind of you, sir. Very, very good of you. My 300 is a 2007 or 2009? 9, I think? I think it's a 2009. It's right before they started going to the rounded out shitty body styles. It was the last year before the trunk had that little lip on it. I hate that lip on the trunk on newer 300s. New 300s are ugly as fuck. I don't know what they were thinking when they redesigned them. They're super ugly. The newer 300s are like ugly beyond all belief. I just get a Cadillac at this point. If I was going to get like a modern vehicle from like this year, I'd probably just go with the CTS or something like that, or like a CTS-V or something like that. I wouldn't get a 300 nowadays. I don't know if I want to fight these down here. There's a lot of them. And I fell through some water, and the ground is uneven, so I'm not sure I can get good swipes off on them. Then again, we're not playing hardcore mode, so we can take a chance on it. Juggle this fool around a little bit. Put some hurt on him. There we go. We got a heart right there. That'll make it go through. Perfect. I do need more slime for more torches, so no harm, no foul. We need a better weapon, though. We need something that hits a little bit harder. Put a torch over here somewhere so that I can see. Let's keep on dungeon diving. It looks like there's something right there. I don't know what it is, but it might lead to something. Exploring caverns is like 90% of the fun of this game. It doesn't look like much. There's some cobwebs in here, though, that might be useful. Some maps you get tons of cobwebs. Like, I find that on some maps I get more cobwebs than I know what to do with. And then on other maps I just never have enough. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hey, what's up, 0900? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Good to see you. All right, Mo, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for coming on in. Great Scott, I'll see you next time, too. Yeah, I really like the CTS-Vs nowadays. I think the CTS-V is a real sexy car. Like, Cadillac's done a really good job making it look good. But then again, Cadillacs are kind of like, I don't know. Cadillacs come with problems, you know what I mean? Like, Cadillac is not known for its fantastically well-designed vehicles. A slush block. Okay. I don't know if I care about that or not. Like, I hear tell from my friends that have Cadillacs that they got problems and stuff like that, and so I'm always a little antsy with Cadillacs. But I do like the way the CTS-V looks. I do like the way that it looks. Hey, what's up, Bajutsu? How you doing? Things are going good, man. Playing a little bit of Terraria today. Doing a little bit of a throwback day. Just hanging out with people. Doing a tiny little throwback day. See, now we're in the darkness getting consumed by the slime lords here. And my potion's not on cooldown. Luckily, we got fart boots to get us out of here, so I can save myself just in case we get into trouble. I'm going to recall back. We need to make better gear before we come down here any further. Drink a recall potion real fast, and then we'll head back to base. I feel like we got more lead than that, but yeah, American car building, I don't know, man, but the luxury cars, though, like the 300 is so comfortable. It's like riding on a cloud, bro. I feel like in my 300, the suspension is so good on that car. I can hit a speed bump at like 30 miles an hour, and you won't even hear it. It'll just be like, whoop. It's just like, oh, that suspension, though. That suspension, though. Thinking about dropping mine a couple inches too, like taking 2 inches off of it or maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about dropping it slightly. I need to put 20s on it too. Like, it looks okay with the stock right now, but maybe I'm on the fence about 22s. I think 20s are about right for the 300 body style. 22s feel a little bit egregious. It feels like 22s are a little bit too much on the 300, and then 24s are like, damn. 24s are just way too much. Like, 24s are, yeah, just slice those springs real fast. I wanted to put a bag kit on it too, so that when I pulled up places, it'd be like, and it sink down hella low, and then it would sit with that overhang on the wheels, but I ain't got that kind of money. I want to live that bag life, but I don't have bag money. I got my 300 for a steal. I got it from a guy for like 7,500 with like 60,000, 70,000 miles on it. The guy was moving out of town in like 3 days and couldn't take the car with him, and so he wasn't like in a position to bargain. And I was like, bro, 7K right now. 7K right now, and we can do this. And he was like, we'll do 75, and I was like, I'll do 75. Blue book on the car was like 11K, and so I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm getting a steal off this vehicle. I don't drive it that much either. Like, I don't drive places in general. I walk places. I don't drive a whole lot. And so, like, I think I've only put like 5,000 miles on it in the years that I've had it. Like, it's not that bad. Like, I don't commute or anything, so I figure the car is going to last for a long-ass time. Yeah, I got that car for a fucking song. And the guy knew it, too. I felt kind of bad for him because he knew. He knew. He was like, fuck, I'm getting destroyed on this deal, but I don't have time to make... Here's a tip, kids. Don't sell a car if you have like 4 days to sell that car. That makes the wolves come out. People like me who are just going to lowball you hella hard because we know you don't have time to like wait for new customers. Like, I know you don't have time to wait this out. You just told me that you have like 3 days to sell this car. So I'm going to lowball you pretty hard. Like, that's just the way that it's going to go. Like, unfortunately, when you go to a car deal, I'm not looking out for your pockets. I'm looking out for my pockets. That's just how this works. And so, it is what it is. Don't sell a car if you ain't got time to sell it. Especially don't tell me you don't have time to sell it. That was like one of the first sentences. I was like, why are you selling it? He's like, because I'm moving out of town in like 3 days. And I was like, where are you moving to? Los Angeles, and I can't move the car down there. And I was like, dude, if I was you, I would just drive it down there and eat the cost. There's no way I'm taking a $4,000 bath on this car. It costs you like, what, $200 in gas to drive it down to LA? Just drive it down to LA and sell it there, man. But this guy was dead set on selling that car right then and there. So I was like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Not my problem, though. Not my problem. You gotta be vicious when you're buying a car, man, because car people are vicious. When people are buying and selling vehicles, you never know. Honestly, he seemed kind of privileged to me. I went out to his house, and he lived in like a mansion with like 3 guest houses that like his whole family lived in the guest houses and stuff. His dad owned the main mansion, and like they had 2 swimming pools. Not even shitting you. 2 swimming pools with a waterfall in between them. One pool had a waterfall going into the other pool. So something tells me that family don't really care about money anyways. It seemed like the kind of family where they could take a $4,000 bath and not give a shit. If I took a $4,000 bath, I'd be out for blood, but that's just me. Mm-hmm. It looked like a drug dealer mansion. What's up, Gamo? Eating a little snack right now, and I'm not trying to be a savage by talking with food in my mouth. What's up, Worm? Enigma, welcome on in. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty hungry right now. Not gonna lie. 1 bite of candy bar. Biohazard? I don't know, probably. I like streaming. It's fun for me. Like, I enjoy streaming. It's not like work for me, and so, I don't know. I probably travel a little bit, stream on location. If I was a billionaire, I'd probably finance my own stream, like, live, travel show. That's what I've always wanted to do. White Raven, thank you for those bits, and Shai Halud, thank you for those bits. Like, I've always wanted to do, like, a travel show, like an idiot abroad, where I just go and do things I'm uncomfortable with in countries where I don't understand the culture. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. But then again, like, I'm an open-minded guy, so I'd be like, alright, if it's on camera and it's gonna make people laugh, I guess I will do this thing that I do not understand. That's probably what I'd do if I had $1 billion. I'd probably hire a producer, hire a director, and then I would do a Twitch show where I just travel and I do uncomfortable things. Hire a couple cameramen. Just see what happens. See if it blows up. Go to Finland or Norway or whatever. Eat some lutefisk. Should be like, this is the worst. I'm not enjoying this at all right now, but I'm eating lutefisk. I'm kind of debating what I want to do with the lead that we have right now. Like, I don't know what I want to do with the lead. I gotta stop caffeinating. I need to leave this energy drink alone. I keep sipping on it, and it's got me buzzing right now. It's got me moving. I feel like new tools is a good idea. I think the broadsword's a good idea, just to bring our damage up slightly. So I'm gonna do that. It's a superior lead broadsword now. That's gonna give us 12 damage instead of the normal 11, and then it's gonna give us critical strike chance and some knockback. I can live with that. That's looking a little bit better for us. You know, stab somebody and they die instantly from lead poisoning. It's not the best weapon in the world, but it is something to get us advancing forward and kind of like looking towards the... Oh, he got into my house. No eyeballs allowed in the house. Eyeballs are forbidden. Eyeballs are forbidden. There we go. Got that covered. A free camel ride at the Great Pyramid. It's free to get on, but there's all kinds of scams like that in all kinds of countries, dude. I've seen so much stuff like that. I've been watching this show called Scam City, where it's like this English guy, and he just goes to, like, tourist locations, and he, like, interviews the people that scam people and, like, run scams in various areas, like selling tourists cocaine, even though it's just, like, aspirin that's been ground up and shit. I feel like this game gets really easy once you get the laser gun. That's where I always feel like this game falls off. Oh, I got a broken lead pickaxe. That sucks, man. We got a bad pickaxe, so it basically just wasted a whole bunch of our stuff. Like, it's basically a lead pickaxe that's a copper pickaxe. Sucks. I already have a box of better cheddars. You tried. It's okay. It's the thought that counts. Thank you, baby. I want to go to Iceland, and I want to sit in a hot spring with some monkeys. Don't they have those monkeys in Iceland that sit in the hot springs? I want to sit in hot springs with some monkeys. That's what I want to do. Those monkeys always look so relaxed. Like, you'll have, like, the monkeys, and they're just sitting in the hot tub just, like, chilling. And then I would sit in the hot tub, and I would chill. And I'd be like, yo, monkeys, what's up? And the monkeys would be like, hey, what's up? And I'd be like, just chilling. Hanging out in the hot tub, and he'd be like, oh, yeah. Welcome, fellow simian brother. And I'd be like, oh, yeah. Oh, that's in Japan? Well, I want to do that then. I want to sit in a hot tub with some monkeys. I don't know. It seems like fun. I would pay money for that experience. And then I would try to, like, high-five the monkey. I'd be like, yeah. Monkey, give me a high five. And he'd be like, oh, yeah, monkey, high five. And then I get a picture of it on my cell phone, all blurry and shit. he has a possessed light. Like, is that even a thing that can happen, though? I'm gonna put some statues in here. We're gonna have, like, a hall of statues over here. And it's gonna be rad. What does that do? A Gills potion? That might actually save my ass later on in the game. Probably put a loom in right here, too, because there is a distinct possibility we might have to loom something at some point. I do have enough for more torches, though, which is great, so we can get back to adventuring, because I'm going to need some more lead, since I just wasted a bunch of lead making a crappy garbage pickaxe. Just making, like, a doo-doo butter pickaxe. It's the worst. It's a pickaxe made out of doo-doo butter. Just my dingleberry pickaxe. I mean, on the plus side, it's like slightly better than what we have, but it's still not good enough, I think, to mine gold or to mine gems or anything like that. So that's where we're running into a problem right there. I'm going to make a fast dash out the door. We also haven't found any heart containers, weirdly enough. Sometimes I have really good games where I find like 1,000 heart containers in the first 5 seconds, and then other games it seems like it takes me like decades to get heart containers. Go away, zombies. Nobody likes you. Goodbye. People talk about you behind your back, and it's your own fault. So you got to go in with those hard burns right there. You got to go in with those burns that hurt the soul so that they never come back. Give people social anxiety with the burn. Huh. I got to get some of those. Maga, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. There's a couple things I want to do in life. Like big dreams for me. Like I want to live in England for a while. In like one of those country villages where there's only like 1,000 people, you know what I mean? Like one of those really small villages like out the way. But still like close enough to where like I can go to London if I want to. I'm going to use that Gills potion right now. I also need glow sticks. So if I have any of those, that'd be great. Throw those out so that I can mine in peace. It mines a little bit faster, like 10% faster. So first Gills potion is up. Like I've always wanted to do that. Like I want to go to Japan for a while and like live there because Japan seems quirky and interesting. And I feel like it would be fun. A lot of stuff I want to do in life. But there's always like things you want to do and you don't ever know if they're going to happen or not because like, you know, money. Money ruins everything. Everything costs money that's fun. That's just the downside of life. Is that everything is fun costs at least $20. Ooh, we got a big old lead vein down here. There we go. Talk about a come up. Yup. Give me that lead right now. Gotta give me that lead. Gonna give me that lead. Gotta give me that lead right now. There's a jellyfish down there. I have been led to believe I'm gonna make an air pocket right here just in case our potion runs out because we only got 30 seconds left on it. And I don't want to do anything shitty. A question arises about how many times I'm going to get hit by that trap while I'm trying to get out of here. And I think the answer is many, many times. My potion back up. Yeah, let me use my potion real quick. Now, gotta do something like that so that I can escape from here. There we go. Just gotta get what I want and then bail on out. And it looks like this is actually pretty much the end of this cave structure. Without more breathing apparatuses that allow me to breathe underwater, I'm not comfortable like digging around and hoping for the best. I really am not. Alright, Mighty Chase, I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. I feel like Brazil is kind of dangerous, though. Like, on the internet, I've heard a lot of rowdy shit about Brazil. Like, being rich in Brazil, or at least having money in Brazil, seems like it might be like a sketch thing, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be a target or something. Especially if you got that conversion rate working for you. I don't get me wrong, I'd love to go to Brazil. But, like, I've heard it can get dangerous down there, too. Although I suppose it's probably like one of those things where you just gotta like know where you are and keep your head down, you know what I mean? Nah, Viva, I didn't hear about that. Jamaica's rough, man. I've been to Jamaica, and Jamaica's rough. Like, if you're in Jamaica, you definitely don't want to end up like... If you end up anywhere other than the touristy areas, you should be kind of worried, because Jamaica's pretty hard, man. Jamaica's like basically a big shanty city on top of a fucking island. And it's... There's some serious poverty in Jamaica. Like, I didn't stay in the touristy areas. Like, I like to walk around and meet people and, like, talk with people and stuff like that. Like, I don't see the point of going on a vacation if you're just gonna, like, stay on the Sandals Resort or whatever. Like, I want to meet the locals. I want to talk to people. I want to hear their perspective, you know. I want to get out there and experience the actual country. I don't want to be sitting around on, like, a private beach or whatever that's only for tourists. And Jamaica's rough, man. Jamaica's got problems. At the same time, it's a beautiful country, and the people seem nice enough. Like, it's just a rough place to live. A lot of poverty out there. Hey, what's up, Murat? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. You gotta be careful out there in Jamrock, I guess. What is that, the jungle biome? I don't know what that is. It's been a long time since I played last. Oh, we got gold. We didn't get tungsten. Or did we get tungsten? Where am I from? I'm from California. I'm in the Bay Area, right next to San Francisco. Where are you from? I really gotta find a better way to mine this, but I don't feel like building platforms and I'm lazy. Guess a rope will work. Ah, much better. You gotta be careful in Jamaica. Everybody out there hustling, because everybody's like broke out there. And so they come to the touristy areas and they try to rip you off hard. You gotta be careful. Because, like, if they can rip you off for 20 bucks, it's not that much to you if you can afford a vacation in Jamaica or whatever. But if they can rip you off for 20 bucks, like 20 American dollars goes a long ways in Jamaica. So people out there got some rough hustles. I got gold and I think I got tungsten. I've got gold, I've got tungsten, I've got lead, and I've got tin, I think are the ones that are on my map right now. Yeah, Jamaica... The tourist agencies want you to think that, like, Jamaica is, like, this wonderful, beautiful place. And it is. But, like, if you get a little ways out of the touristy areas, you're gonna see some shit that'll change your perspective on life. Like, it's rough out there, man. People don't have a lot of money. It's pretty poor, you know what I mean? And, like, people are just scrambling to get by. The places that I saw, like, I went to the capital, and, I mean, it was like a giant shanty town with a McDonald's in the middle of it, you know what I mean? Like, it was rough out there. Like, shanty towns surrounding, like, corporate buildings and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, people don't have a whole lot of cash out there, but it also makes you appreciate what you have, and, like, you just feel fortunate for being born where you were. Like, you won some kind of, like, random lottery at the beginning of life that made it so that you don't have to struggle like some people struggle, you know what I mean? You gotta count your blessings. A lot of people out there living hand to mouth. Agaroth, thank you for those biddies. It could always be worse. Ain't that the truth in life? It could always be worse. Yeah, the snowball cannon's pretty good. I've had that in game. I've had the snowball cannon before, and it is pretty good. It is not a bad item. You get a lot of weed in Jamaica, though, if you like smoking pot. There is a lot of weed in Jamaica, and it is everywhere. People people walk around with big-ass pot plants on their shoulders, and it's like whatever you can grab for a handful for like 10 bucks. Like, damn, dude. Weed for days out there. I'm trying to decide how I want to get into that treasure room. I know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to get in there without flooding it with water on accident. I think I'm going to burrow in this way and come in from the bottom. Yeah, that'll work. We'll put a rope up and we'll climb through the bottom. That's a gold chest. That's one of the goodie chests. That's one of the ones you really want. There we go. Jump up in here. Ooh, a chandelier. Yep, I'll take it. What do we got in here? What do we get? We've got an extractinator. So it'll turn silt, slush, and fossils into something more useful. Not the best item we could have gotten out of a gold chest. I'll be honest with you. There are definitely better items we could have pulled on that one. But oh well. It's something. The extractinator's good. It's not like the worst item we could have picked up either. Whole bunch of lead in here. I honestly have no idea. Judging from what I saw, it's got to be pretty bad in Jamaica. It's got to be a pretty high number. Like, if you've never seen a city made out of corrugated steel that's been ripped off the sides of old buildings and stuff before, it's kind of, it's a shift, man. It's a shift. It'll make you a kinder human being, in all honesty. Like, I think that travel is really good for the soul. It helps you put things in perspective. Helps you keep depressions and stuff like that at bay, too, because you start to realize, like, things might suck, but they definitely suck worse for somebody else. And so you stop worrying about it quite so much. I do want that up there. I want that lead. I don't think lead makes a very fitting substitute, though, for Mumbleina. Thank you very much for those bits. Sayer Neko, thank you very much. And also Charlie Whiskey, subscription! Thantos, what's up, man? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to have you. Coming down off the caffeine high of a lifetime right now. I accidentally drank a Mountain Dew. And then without thinking about it, I drank like half a Rockstar. And so for a second there, I was feeling kind of jittery. Like midstream, I was like, man, I feel really jittery right now. I was like, I think I might have made a mistake. I'm trying to wash it out of my system right now with water. Water fixes everything, man. It fixes hangovers. Like, oh, that would hurt. I don't want to do that. I know people that get terrible hangovers, and I'm like, just drink water, man. Like, that is the cure for hangovers. Just drink water. Like, don't go to bed drunk and drink water. So, like, when you're drunk, like, an hour and a half before you go to bed, just drink, like, 3 cups of water. Until your pee is nice and clear, and then I promise you won't have a hangover the next day. I used to have really bad hangovers until I started doing that. Just drink a ton of water and you'll be fine. But people, like, that's what gives you the hangover, is that your body's jonesing for the alcohol, but at the same time you're also dehydrated. A teal mushroom. Water tastes bad. Water doesn't have a taste at all. Cal Timo! Subscription! Thank you, sir. Oh, well, thank you, Shy Halud. We try. We try. I mean, that's what you get when you marry your best friend, though. My wife is my best friend. Like, legitimately. White Raven, thank you for the bits. My wife is legitimately, I married my best friend. And so I think that's why we're so adorable together and why we have so much fun. Also, you got to make sure you spoon every night. That's a big part, too. Like, a lot of couples, when they go to bed, they just, like, roll over to their corner and they're like, fuck that. When you get in bed, you gotta cuddle up for, like, at least 15, 20 minutes and then go to sleep. That's an important part of the whole thing. You gotta keep affection up. I'm all about that PDA. I don't think water has a flavor. Like, I don't think of water as having a flavor. It's just like the absence of flavor. It's kind of an interesting to think about, though. Like, what does water taste like? Nothing, as far as I can tell. true. I'm a cuddler. I can't help it. I'm a cuddler. What's the point in having a wife if you can't snuggle? Listen, I'm a grown-ass man, but I have snuggling needs. All right? It's not unmanly to need snuggles every now and again. All right? Sometimes you got a hard day of slanging videos and you need some cuddles. You need some cuddles. Don't try to take Mumbleina's blankets, though. Mumbleina steals blankets hella hardcore. She's a blanket thief. You could tie a goddamn cannonball to each corner of the blanket, and somehow she'd still be able to pull it all over to her side. Every last shred. She grabs that shit, she tugs, and then she rolls, and she does like a cocoon burrito thing. And you're just like, well, I'm glad that I've got a sheet left when it's like 20 degrees. Hooray for sheets. The cat's like, you want to snuggle me, though? I'll be your blanket. I'm like, go away. Your breath stinks. My cat always does that while I'm sleeping. He puts like a paw directly in the middle of my face. Or even worse, if I'm sleeping with my mouth open. Ricky, yo, thank you very much for those bits, man. Biddies! Thank you very much. Anyways. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Captain Frosty, thank you for those bits. Pow, 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 pow. That's why I got my secret blanket. I just go get the one from the couch if she stole the other one. And it's not good enough for her. It's still not good enough. She tried to steal the extra blankie, too. It's like she's got a blankie sensing radar. Like, all women have that. They can sense blankets, and they're just like, mine! And they just, like, take them. Like, ladies are all about manifest destiny when it comes to those blankies. It's like a deal you make with the devil. I will sleep in your bed, but I get all of your blankets. This looks like a pretty considerable pit down here. Yeah, I was going to say that's going to hurt. Ooh, shurikens. I like shurikens. Shurikens are fun. Oh shit, that's a lot of slimes. That's a hell of a lot of slimes. And this is the point at which I'm really glad we upgraded our weapon, because this would have been an ass-kicking if I hadn't. Dude, we got gold coming out of our ears right now. We're like the dude as far as cash is concerned. Making that good money so I can buy that automatic shark gun. Hey, Lissa, thank you very much for those biddies. Get your own damn blankie. I mean, technically, it's my wife's bed. We got it from her grandma or something like that when she moved out of her ex's house or whatever, because she didn't have a bed. And so, free bed, free bed. We had a dope-ass comfort. We had a pillow top that was hella awesome till the cat took a shit on it. And then it was just the shit comforter. And so we had to get, like, a new one. And I haven't bought a new one yet. Like, I need to get another pillow top. Sleeping on just mattress ain't doing it for me right now. I gotta get another pillow top so I can squish in and be like, ah. But I'm worried the cat's just going to take a dump on it again. Hey, Agaroth, thank you very much, man. Nah, dog sleeps in the crate. We keep him up crate trained. That was a big discussion we had after we got the dog, is whether or not we wanted to let him sleep in the bed or not. And I think we both agreed that we'd rather not deal with a snoring-ass bulldog that's going to fidget around all night being on the bed. Especially since he weighs like 70 pounds. He can basically push you out of the way if he really wants to. And so, like, we got a menacing cloud in a bottle. I think we just have a normal... Oh, we have a blizzard in a bottle. So a cloud... I think it just gives you a different graphic when you equip those. I think the cloud in the bottle gives you the fart. And then, I'm sorry, the blizzard in the bottle gives you like a white fart. And the other one gives you like a cloud thing around your feet or something like that. I don't recall. Oh, I can triple jump if I have them both on. Nice. I think... Let me see. Yeah, I can triple jump now. Nice. That's pretty sweet. I didn't expect that to stack. That worked out pretty well. Hey, what's up, Blade of Tamriel? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, good to have you back. Gonna hang out, play Terraria all day. It's gonna be so rad, we're gonna get some gold. It's gonna be awesome. Caverns are old. I don't know. There's like nothing going on right now. That rhyme scheme wasn't working for me. My brain just shut down. Ooh, emeralds. Those emeralds are my secret trip to getting my stuff. If you can get 20 of any gem, if you can get 20 of any gem, I'm pretty sure you can make one of the hook shots. And I want the hook shot really bad. I want the hook shot something fierce. Uh-oh, it's one of those diggy things. Yeah, there he is. We've finally gotten down deep enough to where we got to do battle with diggy things. He's getting a bath tonight. God, he's a stinky little bastard. He's so full of shit, too. My dog is so full of shit. Like, I put him outside today when I got up. And, like, it's like 100 degrees outside, but it's raining because we have, like, this weird tropical thing going on right now. And this dog is sitting out in the rain looking at me shivering. My dude, I'm looking at my phone right now. It is 90 degrees outside while it's raining, and you're gonna shiver at me? He's like, but please, I'm so cold. I'm like, no, you're not. It's 90 degrees. You melodramatic fuck. Ooh, we found a mine rail. Where does this go? I'm curious. Ooh, end of the line over there. There we go, got him. He doesn't need snuggles. He needs beatings to make him tough. He needs whippings so that he becomes mean and cruel and callous and will protect our family. You give him too much cuddles, he becomes a softie. And he's definitely a softie right now. We gotta harden him up a little bit. Gotta feed him some human flesh. Hey, Grump, thank you very much for those biddies. Hey, what's up, Pimpins? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Exactly. Like, I asked him the other day, I was like, how many burglars did you eat today? And this little motherfucker was like, none. I'm like, well, what do you do here if you're not gonna eat burglars, fool? And he's like, I don't know. I can sit around and consume food, be a little fatty. Yay, life crystal. There we go. So now we got another life heart. We're pretty deep right now. Like, we're deep, say down, say deep down in this mine. Say deep, say down, say deep down in a mine. It's always weird to me with this game is, like, how long it takes you to get down into a mine because you're mining out all the resources and stuff. But then, like, when you want to come back, you don't feel like you've actually gone that far. Like, if you're not actually stopping to mine something every 2 to 3 seconds, you're not actually that deep down inside of the mine. It feels like it takes a lot longer to get here than it actually does. I'm taking all this tin ore because I like to craft all the armor sets and then put them on dummies. It makes me happy. It's like one of those things that I obsessively do when I play Terraria. And this is a pretty good source of tin right here. Maybe I'll build my entire house out of tin. No, it's a flood! And it killed off my torch. What is that right there? Is that a plunger? Yeah, that's a plunger. That means there's dynamite around here somewhere. I wonder where the dynamite's at. I don't see it. Oh, there it is right there. Almost got me. They tried real hard. I can't tell you the amount of times I've blown myself up jumping on plungers. Ooh, there's more up there too. Yay! I didn't even see that. That's that good stuff right there. Yup. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Dropping a rope. Don't you ever forget it. There we go. I will, Cal. I'll do my best. I will do my best, dear sir. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. Down we go. And that guy's like a... Does he have a sword stuck in his head? You know, for whatever reason, I always thought that he had some kind of weird, like, Japanese peasant head wrap, and I just realized it's a sword that's stuck in his head. Huh. I always thought he had some kind of, like, I don't know, like one of those head wrap things that guys always wear during, like, the Edo period, where it's like a shirt wrapped around their head with, like, a knot on the front. That's what I always thought it was.
Ow!
Fucking snails. Oh my god. Take that, snail. Take that. Minecraft's cool. I played a lot of Minecraft when it first came out. How the fuck did I even get here? Oh yeah, the minecart. I forgot about the minecart. I took a minecart over here. I feel like Minecraft's a little overdone now, but I mean, it's still a solid game. God, fucking snail, man. That thing's like a goddamn sniper. Alright, let's see what's this way. Here we go. Lemonsy, I'll see you later, man. Alright, Grump, I'll see you later. Take it easy. This minecart is going underwater, and this concerns me. I don't think it's a good idea that it goes underwater. I don't like that one bit. Ow! Why are there centurions? I gotta be getting down to like a marble or like a Roman lair, I think. That's what I'm thinking. We might be a little bit out of our depth here. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport out because that's a tad concerning. Hey, Nerdy Nerd, thank you very much for those biddies. I appreciate that. We are absolutely not equipped up to handle like a granite lair or whatever it is. Or like a, one of the lairs that has the Roman guys that throw the spears at you. We will definitely get tooled up if we try to roll out on one of those zones right now. It'll be straight uggles for us and it will not turn out well. Hey, Agaroth, thank you very much for those biddies. Don't really care about that anymore. I'll probably put plants and stuff inside this one. Just to keep everything in, like, localized areas where I can find them later on. So plants are in there. Potions are in here. So if I got extra potions laying around, I'll keep everything related to alchemy and, like, science and stuff in there. We do have chandeliers now. I can hang those up. There we go. So now we got a light source right there, and I'll put the other one down in here just so they're not up and in the way. Sniper Panda, thank you very much for that massive resub. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. It's very kind of you. 29 months, man. Not bad. And then Cork, thank you very much for those bits to charities. Very kind of you. Thank you very much, sir. Biddies. As far as everything else goes, I'm going to put the statues up here so it's just out of the way. I just don't feel like storing them, so we're just going to stack everything that we find up inside this room. Our own personal trophies of being badass. I'll probably put the extractinator over here. And then I don't know how to use the extractinator. I don't recall exactly how you use the whole thing. What's up, Zoc? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. I don't know if I have any slush. Oh, it just turns it into money? That's cool. I like money. Oh, I can't do it with the dirt block, though. Okay. I might need that for... We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Don't think we're going to need it. Zoc, thank you for those. Oh, shit. He's got an umbrella. Did I get his umbrella? Sometimes they drop the umbrella. We'll put, like, mining materials and stuff like that over here. Although, frankly, I'm going to keep some of this stuff. I need to convert a lot of this over into bars and whatnot. Get a few more chests over here for storing bullshit. Keeping things all nice and lined up and making it happen. I'm pretty good, Mark Crin. Pretty good, hanging out, having a little stream today. Trying to have a good time with some of my viewers. Having little conversations about stuff, expressing opinions. That thing hurts me? Why does it hurt me? It's just a flying fish. Douchebag flying fish, I will slay you. I invited you to my home. I was generous. I was generous, and you betrayed me. You threw that all away. You could have had friendship. You could have had cuddles. And you threw it all away. There we go. We got cloth now, which is great. I'm going to get my 10 bars done. So there is probably more 10 bars than we're ever going to need. Likewise, probably more lead bars than we're going to need in the future as well. Although I remember the armor takes a lot of them, so it might be... Yeah, it might take us a little bit to get ourselves all kitted up with lead armor, which seems like a horrible idea for your future safety and also health. But, oh well. Maybe Quazoid, that'd be kind of fun to have a server or whatever. I'm going to throw those away. Oh, we've got gold ore too. That might be nice if I can get enough to make a pickaxe. Got tungsten in there as well, so with 23 tungsten, 12 gold. We don't have enough to do a lot of stuff, but we do have enough to get a gold pickaxe, which I think is smart. So I'm going to do it. So we just got a regular gold pickaxe, which means I can throw that sumbitch away, and I can throw that sumbitch away right there. So we're moving up the check tree. We're not quite there yet, but we're moving along. You made a poor decision, my friend. A very poor decision to try and attack me inside of my place. Yeah, setting up a server might be fun. An emerald staff. I kind of want that. I don't know what it does, but I kind of want it. That's sort of badass. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Don't need to plant any trees right now. It drains my mana, but it deals damage. Maybe we'll stay up all night tonight and try and go get some stars. We'll run around outside and see if we can get that taken care of. I can get some more mana. I think that's going to be a pretty good item for us. You can also make tungsten hammers. I'll make a tungsten axe. And we will make the lead chainmail so that we finally have armor. So there it is. And we will make the lead helmet, even though that seems really unhealthy to me. We look kind of badass right now. I like the way that we look. I'm happy with our new outfit. We're looking good. We're looking fly as a motherfucker. Away with you, flying fish. There we go. I steal your heart, and I consume it to take your soul power. To take your soul power. Stars, if you can get enough stars, you can increase your mana so that you can use your little spell stick a little bit more. Ooh, it penetrates enemies, too. That'll be nice. Hey, what's up, Enigma? How you doing? Cork, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Just upgrading some gear, trying to make things work a little bit better right now. There it is. He gave me a mana star. What a generous little guy. What a generous little dude. Once you get a projectile weapon, it's basically all over for the enemies in this game. Once you get a projectile weapon, you're able to go in pretty hard. I could have built a bow or whatever, but I don't tend to build the bows. I don't know. You know, honestly, like, Terraria is the better game. Like, Starbound is alright, but I think Terraria is better. Sometimes when you get, like, sometimes when you kill a squirrel, you get, like, a golden squirrel you can sell for a bunch of money or something like that. I remember something like that happening. You get, like, a golden duck or something like that from killing ducks or something. You can get, like, golden figurines of all the animals that you kill. I like my triple jump. It makes me happy. My favorite thing, though, is to get the running boots, and if you time it right, you can throw on flat ground. You can throw out a grappling hook, and you can running boot, and you can get up to, like, 1,000 miles an hour running across the map. I love doing that. It's so much fun. It reminds me of skiing in Tribes. I enjoy it. It's super fun. Yeah, in general, I like the guns a lot. Like the laser guns and stuff like that. I feel like they're pretty good. So, Yuri, thank you very much for those biddies, and I will do my best to never shoot a zombie in the knee and ruin his adventuring career. It's just not a nice thing to do, man. It's just a dick move. It's just not a nice thing to do. Like, you can fuck somebody up, but don't ruin their career, you know what I mean? Like, give them a pass there. Ow! How dare you spit sand at me? Oh, I remember the vultures. These guys are dicks. Yeah, I remember vultures. These guys are assholes, and they are the primary reason why you should always have a ranged weapon. Otherwise, they'll fly up in the air and just be annoying the whole time. Probably not on Academia. It's just not ready yet. Like, it just needs more patches. Like, it needs to be better fleshed out. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's an enjoyable game, but, like, there's not enough content. Like, I don't think I could last more than, like, an hour and a half on Academia before we ran out of things to do, aside from just, like, make map bigger, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like Prison Architect where there's a lot of stuff to do right now. I always take surface metals. Surface metals are a gift from Terraria, Jesus, and if you don't take them, you're a blasphemer and you should be purged in the holy fires of your countenance. God, I love triple jump. Shy Halud, thank you very much for those biddies. Appreciate that, sir. Very kind of you. Play in Terraria. Gonna kill some dudes right now. Stabbing them with a big sword. Gonna send them to their fishy lord. Like, it's impossible to have good health in your school. Like, you can't do it. Like, there's no amount of, like, janitors and clinics. Like, you're just always going to have bad health in your school. Like, there's a couple things in that game that kind of just really need to be fleshed out. And they said it was early access, so no excuse for complaining right now. I missed a strange plant. Oh, yeah. What do the strange plants do? Don't they make dyes or something like that? I remember now. It's been a while since I played last. I go with Terraria, personally. It's got better content density. But if you're looking for, like, a storyline and stuff, Starbound does have a storyline. How far back did I leave it? Oh, there it is. There we go. Got ourselves a legendary... Yup, them Blades of Azathoth, or whatever the hell they're called. Azanoth. Azanoth. Hey, Zoc, thank you for those biddies, and thank you for giving it to charity as well. Very kind of you, dear sir, to help the world out while also helping me out. Yay. Yeah, I didn't think that was actually going to be a cave structure down there. It seemed like it started out too thin. There's a bunch of weapons that I like in this game. There was like a bow that I got from, There was a bow I got from, like, the jungle zone that fires bees. Like, there's a whole bunch of guns in this game that are, like, amazing and super awesome. Yeah, I remember I had a bow that fired bees, and it was pretty sweet. Why is there a flying fish down in the dungeon? I feel like you might be a little bit lost, pal. To look inside of, like, an encyclopedia or something and figure out where you're from. Dating myself now. Encyclopedias don't exist anymore. Do they? God, that's got to be a rough industry to be in right now. If you're in like an industry like encyclopedias, yikes. They do not like the internet over there. They are not fans. See, and they didn't get on that Wikipedia thing early enough. The only thing they have going for them is that you can't quote Wikipedia to paper. So they can make like digital encyclopedias and then charge people to use them so that you can use them for a reference. That might work. But still, it's a rough business, man. That's a rough business to be in. I don't really want most of that stuff, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to drink the shine potions because it makes me happy. Makes me feel shiny and awesome. A boomerang is not inherently useful itself, but there are good boomerangs in the game. Like the fire boomerang is actually a pretty good weapon come up early on in the game. It works out pretty well if you can get it early. Like I've gotten fire boomerangs out of like my first gold chest and stuff like that. Or enchanted boomerangs, and they've worked out really well as a weapon until I can get to mid-game or whatever. I don't know if I want to be in the... Ooh, there's amethyst down here. I almost missed that. I almost walked right on by it. Just walk on by. Don't get no amethyst. And some sapphires down in here. Well, that'll make the wife happy. That'll make the wife happy. Ladies love sapphires. Oh yeah, those plants that like to hurt me. They say hurtful things. You land on them and they're like, people talk about you behind your back. And you're like, damn. God, I love triple jump. Triple jump is the best. Is something bad going to happen when I do that? No, it seems okay. I gotta be so vicious, though. Ah, bee came out of it. That's a big-ass bee, though. Ooh, heart container. Yay. Is that heart-shaped box? Which one is heart-shaped box? Life crystal! Yeah, buddy, leveling up and becoming more awesome. They can't stop us. They cannot stop him. He's the dude, and he's acting rude up in Terraria land. He's gonna kill some guys. Hey, what just shot me? Does that bee have a projectile butthole? Dude. Douchebag bee, son. I'm gonna bounce on out. Where's my recall potion? I don't want to die here, not today. I don't want to die here, saying the way. Gotta get that recall potion. Recalling back to my home water ocean. Dude, once they put the cooldown on the lesser potion, man, the game got a lot harder. Adamant, thank you for that resub. I appreciate that, man. Very kind of you to do so. Oh, yeah. Thank you for your continued support, sir. Or madam. Probably sir. Let's be honest, it's the internet. Alright, so what do we want to do today? We've got materials, so I can continue building my house. Might be a decent plan. Throw all that random stuff in here. How many more plants in here? There we go. Strange plant can go in there. You can just be discarded because I don't care about you. Go away. Inside of here, we've got a few more of those. Get rid of the mud block. Bombs. Sapphires. I'll keep those for myself, actually. A stinger. Okay, we got the stinger. A big old stinger. Got a lot of gel, too. I'll be able to make some, like, torches or something. My ear's all itchy. Deep down inside. I've got dry ear holes, and I don't know why. It makes me want to die. I wish I could fly from this dry ear hole. Why? I cannot lie. Alright, so we got that in there. We've got our mining thing over here. I'll probably throw some bars in here. And basically like finalized crafted materials. Shine potion. There we go. Sometimes I just use potions to get them out of the way. Because you end up with too many of them if you don't. You end up with way too many of them if you don't. Gems can go in there. We got just about a small amount of everything. We don't have a lot of them. Hey, what's up, Mighty Chase? Shave my beard, bro. Shave my beard off. I haven't, like, cut my hair in a while, either. My hair's getting kind of long. Becoming a dirty beatnik. I don't think I've, like... I don't think I've done anything with my hair now in, like, a month or two. I might shave it at some point, but I don't know when I'm going to do it. I haven't decided. I'm kind of like being a little shaggy right now. Being a little shaggy. We should probably go look for stars. Now that we're using magic, we're going to need a better mana pool. Also, I want these guys' coats. Got them high-level eyeballs out here. Those eyeballs that are gunning for us. You can make some cool steampunk goggles if you can get some lenses, too. And then you put them on a table or next to a chair. And then you can get steampunk goggles, if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not much of a steampunk guy. More of a cyberpunk guy, personally. I expected more stars to fall here, but they really haven't. Give me your coat. I want your badass fuzzy coat. Alright, let's go look for stars. See what's going on out here. Stars! I normally put tiki torches all outside my base, too, just to keep the area illuminated and nice. There's one. Falling from the sky, baby star. Ooh. If I can get enough of you, I can cast more magic missiles. Increase the size of my spell book as I level up. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Level up your spell book. Hey, what's up, Army? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I like chopping grass. That's how I feel about Terraria when I'm so small. Not a lot of stars so far. Hopefully we'll get a few more, though. I think it takes like 10 of them to craft a new mana container. Hey, what's up, Sugar Panda? How you doing? Yeah, me too. I also want to see more info about Frostpunk. That's the other game that I'm looking forward to. The developers of This War of Mine are working on a game called Frostpunk, and it looks... They haven't actually showed anything, but I'm intrigued, and I want to know. I want to know! Oh, it only takes 3 of them? Well, that's good. That makes my life a tad simpler. If I could end up with like 4 more mana containers tonight, I think that'd be a good day for us. We could call it an evening. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Boodly, boodly, hoo, hoodly, hoodly, hoo. Another strange plant, too. I don't know if they regrow or what, but... Yeah, but I doubt you'll see that game for a while. I doubt you'll see anything that there were Frostpunk they've been working on for a bit. No. I don't see why they need a Kickstarter. Like, their game went, like, quadruple platinum. Like, at this point, they're just exploiting the system. Like, developers, it's not a dirty thing to pay for your own game if you have the money to do so. Like, I can't fathom after Banner Saga 1 and 2 that they're too broke to make Banner Saga 3. Like, they made a lot of money off of Banner Saga 1 and 2. I don't see why they need a Kickstarter. Like, people just using that as, like, a free way to get money now so that they can make stuff without having to pay for it. Like, I feel like Kickstarter is good for getting devs off the ground. Like, Kickstarter is good for getting off the ground, but, like, if you've already made, like, your money off a couple of games, just finance your game the normal way. I'm not gonna give them my money. Those dudes have made millions. Hey, what's up, Anthonizer? Yeah, exactly. Just outsource it to your fan base. Is he shooting arrows right now? Oh, he is. They made him marginally more useful. Yeah, I'll probably buy it. Although I might get a key for it. I do have that internet thing going for me where I get a lot of stuff for free. I get like 8 to 10 games a day. I can't even keep ahead of them now. I have so many games just sitting around on my hard drive. I'm trying to learn Cataclysm, DDA, and CK2 so that we can do a little series there. Like on each of those and make those like long-running series. I think that'd be pretty fun, but... The only game worth kickstarting right now is Dark Devotion. Dark Devotion looks pretty sick. I would kickstart that, and I was thinking about throwing some money at it. Yeah, dude, I get tons of fucking games. You have no idea. If you achieve any weird moderate level of YouTube success, it's like developers are just like thirsty for coverage. Because if I release a video that does 30,000 views, chances are the developer makes like... Chances are, I've talked to developers and they've said that they've sold hundreds of units on the day that my video went live. And so like, that's an opportunity for them to make 8 to 9, 10 grand depending on the price of their game, just from me doing one video. And so developers know, man, they just chuck games at you now, where they're just like, ah! Because if you cover it, they sell a bunch of copies. And that's good. Like, I'm glad when good developers get continued support. But I do get a lot of trash games too, man. I get a lot of bad games. Like, a lot of bad games. Lots of mobile crap. Like, you gotta sift through it all. It's the only way you're gonna make it. It's the only way you're gonna make it. Sifting through it all can be a nightmare, though, sometimes. Especially because devs can get kind of pushy about it, too. Like, where's the video and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, if I do a video, I don't do this as like a... Like, I don't make videos because we're friends, man. I make videos because you made a good game. Like, you don't just automatically get your game covered because you sent me a key or whatever. Like, I put bad games on the channel before just because, like, I thought they had redeeming values. But I'm trying to get a little bit more discerning about what I put on the channel. Trying hard anyways. I don't think we can handle the corruption right now. I'm going to fall back on the corruption. We don't have explosives anyways, so... Oh, that's one of the big motherfuckers, too. Damn it. I don't feel like dealing with this right now. Let me get my staff out and maybe he'll go away. Yeah, that's why I make the videos I make. Oh, Army Soldier, thank you very much for that tip, man. Tip of my hat to you, sir. Thank you for supporting me. Yeah, that's why I post videos, is so you can see extended gameplay of a game instead of the chopped up 20-minute... I'm sorry, the chopped up 5-minute videos you get from IGN and whatnot. Like, you notice how IGN and RPS and all those stuff started doing longer uncut videos once Let's Plays got popular. It's because people don't want edited reviews anymore. People want to see the game. I want to see the game from start to like 40 minutes in, and I want to see what the game has to offer. I don't want to hear about it. I want to watch the game because I can tell if the game's good by watching. And like, that's what I want to do on the internet. Like, I love the fact that I can help people make an educated decision about whether a game's for them or not. I mean, it sucks when you get expectation that lines up differently. Like, when I really enjoy a game, but somebody else is like, this game sucks ass. That always sucks, but that's just a difference of opinion, you know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But at the same time, like, I'm glad that I get to do that, you know? I love Monster Hunter. When Monster Hunter comes out, we're going to be playing a shit ton of Monster Hunter on this channel. It's going to be a backbone series. Like, we're going to play Monster Hunter at least twice a week. I'll probably have a collab stream. Oh, it's Pinky. I'll probably have a collab stream with Paradigm once a week where we play Monster Hunter together. Like, it's going to be a big deal on this channel. It's gonna be a big deal. See, and the thing is, like, I get the opinion from a lot of people that maybe I'm not good at game critiquing. Like, a lot of people, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like my channel is respected like the same way like Total Biscuit or like Northern Lion or anything like that is, and that's fine. Like, expectation versus reality. Sometimes you're not good at things, but I do try to give critiques of games. But I don't know if it's justified a lot of the... Like, I don't know if I'm making the right calls a lot of the time when I'm not a journalist. I've never gone to journalism school. When I'm giving impressions, you know, I'm just kind of, as a gamer, sitting down and being like, well, the weapons should have more weight. I'd like it if the sound effects were a little bit better because it draws you in. Like, I don't know if I'm making good criticisms a lot of the time because I've never been a journalist, but at the same time, I'm not going to censor myself. If I see something that annoys me in a game, I'm going to bring it up. And sometimes that makes people get salty in the comments and they don't agree. That's fine. People disagree about stuff. Valhalla Axeman, thank you very much, sir, for that tip. Tip my hat to you. That's very generous. You're always very generous when you come in here, though, man. I really appreciate it. You drop in like every other day or so and just really brighten my day, so thank you. White Raven, thank you for those biddies as well. Yeah, drop off some stuff in some chests. And I think you guys are right when you're saying that I should expand out my base so I can start getting the merchant and whatnot to come. Might help out a little bit. Yeah. Hey, Knox, thank you very much, sir. Subscription! Thank you, sir, for that subscription. I think art is the big thing that stands out for me a lot. Yeah, it's coming out on PC. We're going to be playing it a lot, man. You guys have no idea how big of a Monster Hunter addict I am. I am a huge Monster Hunter addict. Like, when I discovered Monster Hunter on the PS2, I disappeared underground for like 3 weeks, and I emerged with just like a giant beard. like a giant bushy nest of pubes sneaking out of like the corner of my shorts, just being like, oh my god, what year is it? My hat was made out of a leaf. I was like, what year is it? Total Biscuit's definitely gotten more opinionated over the last couple years. He's definitely gotten more opinionated. I don't really watch his content, in all honesty. But I mean, it's undeniable that he's one of the most influential critics like in the industry. Like if Total Biscuit burns your shit down, you are like done as a developer. But part of that, there's a lot of witch hunting that goes on with his community too that frustrates me. Like, I don't think because a developer made a bad game that they should be ostracized and run out of the industry forever. I don't agree with that. Like, yeah, they made a bad game, but it's up to you to do your research before you buy a game. If you buy a bad game, it's kind of your fault. You know, like if I buy a bad game, I don't get mad at the developer. I get mad at me for not watching more reviews and more Let's Plays and stuff like that. But like, Total Biscuit's community can brigade pretty hard sometimes. Like, I've seen developers have, like, their lives ruined and shit just by non-stop just brigading. And I'm like, dude, you don't deserve to end somebody's career because they made a bad game. Like, we don't run carpenters out of the industry because they made bad woodwork when they were apprentices. It's a learning process. It's a career. Developers start out not very good at it, and they get better. We should not judge the industry by the people like the guy that made Terraria, or like the guy that made Unturned, or like the guy that made, you know, PlayerUnknown's Battleground. Because these guys are prodigies. Or like Tynan Sylvester. Or like the guy that made Super Meat Boy. Like Edmund McMullen or whatever his name is. Like, these guys are prodigies that just innately know how to make a good game. Like, they're really, really good at it. They've got a sixth sense for making a good game. But not everybody starts out on that level. Like, some people got to make a few bad games before they make their good one. Consider this a learning opportunity. Like, just make sure you do your research before you buy a game. You know, like, just... But there's no reason to be, like, talking shit about somebody's personal life and burning them down in real life because they made a bad game. That just seems like an overreaction to me. It just seems like a bit too much. Like... So he made a bad game. And you bought that bad game. Chalk it up as a learning lesson and kind of, you know, walk away. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've bought a lot of bad games. I've been a gamer my whole life. I was a gamer back in the day with Sega Genesis games and Nintendo games where you just never knew. You looked at the cover, you rolled the dice, and you hoped it was awesome because media didn't exist back then for video games. Unless you were one of those lucky kids that had, like, Nintendo Power or, like, GamePro or something. Like, there was no games journalism back then. Nowadays, you have more than enough resources to make, like, an intelligent decision when you buy a game. I used my allowance for Game Informer and GamePro when I was a kid. That's why I never had any money. It's because I had an allowance, and it was like $5 a week for taking out the trash and doing the cat box and sweeping the pool and mowing the lawns and everything. And so at the end of the month, I had just enough to get like GamePro or Game Informer, or I just buy it off the rack. Hey, what's up, Shinjutsu? I liked Evolve, but it just seemed like they fell off with the development of that game. Like, I really liked it when it first came out. And then I don't know what happened with Evolve for me. I don't know what happened. Like, it just kind of fell off, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to make, like, a drop-in over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We're going to hollow that out right there. We're going to get rid of that limb entirely. And we're going to make, like, a set of apartments over here that kind of drop downwards. I think is what I'd like to do. And, like, I get why some people are mad, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. When you buy a bad game, it sucks because, like, $15 means a lot to one person and it doesn't mean much to another person. Like, you know, I'm comfortable enough on YouTube and whatnot right now where if I get burned on, like, a $20 game, I don't, like, lose my mind about it. And that's, like, a difference of perspective because, like, it's a $20 game. At least I didn't get burned on a $60 game. I get salty if I get burned on a $60 game because that's a lot of money to me. But once again, to somebody else, $60 might not be that much. And so it just kind of, it depends on perspective there, too, how much people rage out when they get a bad game. If that $15 is, like, your entire discretionary fund for the month, then I could see being salty about a bad purchase. Not salty enough to ruin somebody's life over, though. How do I want to do this? Probably like this is the easiest way. Yeah, it looks like it'll work to me. We gotta do the Jimmy rigged way to do this because... Gotta Jimmy rig it because we don't have a hook shot yet. Luckily, I have double and triple jump, so that clears off a little of the frustration in building elevated areas, but I can live with it. There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll make that a little bit more shapely and sexy a little bit later, but this should be enough room for at least a couple of dorm rooms for some of the NPCs. I also like how the tree puts us really high and up off the ground for some of the bosses. Makes us a little bit safer. Hey, Zoc, thank you very much for those biddies. I promise I will try not to be salty. I can't really be salty when I play Terraria. It's not like a salt sort of game, you know what I mean? I just like Terraria. It's a fun little relaxing game. So we'll do like a little room right there. Do like a little room right there. And that little room right there. My favorite game at the moment is I'm actually weirdly obsessed with Crusader Kings at the moment. I actually didn't think I would enjoy the game that much, but I like it. I like it a lot, and I'm kind of using it as a gateway right now for me to get into like Europa Universalis and some of those other games that are a bit more complicated. Like, I've heard people say that Crusader Kings 2 is a really good jump-off point for grand strategy games, and if you can learn that, then it gives you, like, the basic knowledge you need in order to make, you know, other games work. Like Hearts of Iron and stuff like that. There we go. I just need some more walls. That doesn't leave me a ton of wood left over to build the doors and stuff like that, but we can go do it. God, I'm so glad they added auto-walling, man. Auto-walling is so much easier. I hated walling buildings back before they put that in. I used to put it off like crazy. I'd be like, nope, I don't wanna. I don't wanna, because it's tedious, man. It used to be anyways. It's not anymore. It's easy now. And the auto-placer does make mistakes here and there, but it's not that bad. So we've got a torch inside of here. I need to go get some more wood, giggity giggity goo. So I'm going to run out and, hey, Womd, thank you very much for those biddies. And Mighty Chase, thank you very much for those biddies as well. I appreciate that very much. That's very kind of you, sir. So you found EU to be easier than Crusader Kings. Yeah, I know I need that. I gotta go down low enough to where there's skeletons so I can get the clasp. And I just haven't found enough gems yet to get the, I just haven't found enough gems yet to get the upgraded, like, emerald chain or anything like that. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it, though. Takes time. Little objectives here, little objectives there. I'm gonna plant most of these seeds over here so I don't have to walk so far to get a tree. There we go. Sapling, 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 sapling. There we go. Perfectly fine. We got enough wood now to do the things that I want to do. So we gonna do it. We'll see how these do for right now. If they don't move in, then we'll make them a little bit bigger. No harm, no foul there. It just means we knock out the wall and scoot it over. We knock out the ceiling and scoot all this up. It'll take a minute, but easily doable. Alright, so that's done. And then I kind of want to drop a ladder right here so that I can get in between them. Plus, having like little ladders and stuff seems very treehousey to me. There we go. I don't know if that's a verb you're allowed to use like on an English paper, but it's a verb I'm going to use here because it's my channel. That looks kind of cool. I like the way it's going. That's pretty fun. And then let me make some doors, some tables, and some chairs, and then I think we'll be solid. Let's see here. So I need 3 doors. 3 doors down. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? We got this one single, but don't hate us, it's all that we have. Alright, so doors are in. A table. A chair. No, don't throw it on the ground, man. Don't throw it on the ground, blood. Oh, that only opens inwards. Well, that's not a good look. I might have to change those platforms out and just have it go down from there. Or scoot it over by one. I mean, it'll open inwards, but still, it's a minor hassle. It's not like a huge hassle, like lose your mind over it problem, but it is a problem. Now we should be due for the merchant. Ricky, yo! Thank you for those biddies, man. What's up, Corrosion? How you doing, man? I mean, you're off work, so it can't be that bad, right? You're off work, so it can't be that bad. And you're hanging out in a Splat stream. So I feel like that day got quite a bit better. I feel like that day went up by a couple degrees of awesome. If I do say so myself, welcome on in. Good to have you. Okay. Hey, we got maximum torches. Good. Place another little light in each of these over here. We should get, I think, the nurse, the merchant, and the nurse and the merchant, I think, are the first 2 we should get here. And then the guide, they'll move in. And then what we'll do is we'll take this up an even further layer, and we'll just have all kinds of random little buildings up in the top of the tree. Because, you know, is what it is. Yep, looks like it's valid housing. Looks like the guide already tried to move in. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, doop, doop. And then I'll probably put the ladder up right here so that the next floor is self-contained, like there's no easy way to get there except over here to the left. Be kind of cool. I think it'll look alright. Got ourselves a treehouse. Yep, housing's good. I figured it would be. The only thing I was dubious on was the torches. Although this will lock them inside their rooms, which is kind of nice, which means they won't be running around when we're trying to fight bosses and whatnot. So that'll be good. For me right now, it's about 5:45 in the evening. About 5:05 in the evening. 5:05. We go live with the Twitch Jive. Alright, so I want to go make some more bars. Drop bars hard. Don't really have a whole lot of stuff to make more bars, but that's okay. I've got some other bars up inside of here too. So we got 55 tin bars. And then we probably have enough lead to make the pants? I don't know. Let me go see so we can get that lovely little set bonus. Can I make lead pantaloons? That seems really uncomfortable. Nope. Can't make lead pants. Hey, Rooster Ninja, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, I love spicy food. Spicy food's the best. When I go after the spicy food, I always know if a food is spicy because it makes your eyelids sweat. That's how you know right there is you get eyelid sweat and you get sweat right here, right out of your eyes. That's how you know it's real spicy. That's that good stuff. Like some peach flavor right now. I ran out of my favorite flavor, so. Datafile, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm gonna throw. I should probably go look for stars again. I'd love to have some more mana. More mana sounds clutch. There we go. Clear that out a little bit so that they're not waiting to pounce on me the second I get up out of here. Let's go look for some more stars. What is a Frontier Airlines data report? What does that do? It sounds pretty boring, though. I'm not going to lie to you. It sounds pretty boring. Like, I feel bad for you right now. Paladin Roggle, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. Carry a torch with me real fast because I can't see anything. I'm okay with green chili. Some people seem very animated about green chili, but I'm okay with it. I don't mind green chili. Yeah, spicy food doesn't really bother me anymore. I've never had, like, ghost peppers or anything like that, but I used to hate spicy food when I was a kid. Now that I'm older, I love the shit. It's delicious. Like, the spicier it is, the better, you know what I mean? Nah, I don't eat ranch with hot wings. I feel like there's a limit to what ranch can go on. Like, people that, like, dip their ranch in, or they dip their pizza in ranch and shit like that, I'm like, man, that's too much ranch right there, dude. That should give me a tummy ache. God damn. That is a lot of ranch. People use, like, ranch as a condiment for everything nowadays. People are like, dude, I put ranch on my cereal. I'm gonna post this on Tinder. I'm sorry, not Twitter, Snapchat. I'm not a big ranch guy, though, in the first place. Like, ranch is okay. It's not my favorite. I like a good marinara or whatever, too. Ew, that eyeball's got foreskin. Gross. I'm not trying to, like, dickhood shame. It's just I don't think an eyeball is supposed to have a foreskin. That's all I'm saying. I can tell you one thing. That eyeball is definitely not Jewish. His family has never been to temple. I can't tell you a whole lot about that eyeball, but I can tell you that. Ugh, I hated Excel classes. It's not even like, Excel's not even that bad. Like, it's not like I'm Excel illiterate. Like, I know how to use Excel. Like, I've taken classes on it for all my data structures classes and my data analysis classes and whatnot. It's just tedious, though. It's just so tedious working in Excel. You gotta make a game out of it somehow, otherwise. That's how I used to do my math homework when I was a kid. I used to pretend I was tabulating how much money I had. And for some reason, that made my math homework go faster. Dude, I don't like Cooler Ranch. Cooler Ranch is gross. And it's not that Cooler Ranch is bad. I've already had this discussion with the channel, but Cooler Ranch is always like the chips you have left over. Like, you never pick Cooler Ranch up front. You always go with, like, Nacho Cheesier or, like, one of the spicy flavors or whatever. Like, you never pick Cooler Ranch as, like, your first draft pick. And so, like, it just feels like a second place option to me all the time. It's not that it's bad. It's just that if I'm eating Cooler Ranch, I could definitely have a better flavor right now. The Toe of Satan Challenge? What is the Toe of Satan Challenge? What does that do? But do you go for Cooler Ranch over Spicy Nacho Cheesier? That's the question, because Spicy Nacho Cheesier is where it's at. See, Spicy Nacho is where it's at. And I don't think I can get any more mana right now. I think my mana is maxed out. What is... Oh, I thought that was a lightsaber for a second. I know I can get a lightsaber, but I know I'm not at that point. I'm not at that point yet. Yeah, I'll give it a look. I mean, I don't really mod stuff too much. But, Fuzi, yeah, I'll give it a look, man. I'll give it a look. I will give it a look. Just a cool person. Thank you very much. For those biddies, fuck Cooler Ranch. This man's got an opinion. He's like, I got something to say. Fuck Cooler Ranch every day. If it ain't that nacho shit, it doesn't go inside my mouth. Well, I got something to say. You gotta be loud and proud when you're opinionated about something. That's what the internet's all about. You've got to have an opinion about something, and you got to take it way over the top. That's what the internet was founded on. Elite. Nerd Castle Elite. Nerd Castle Elite. Anybody want some free ropies? I don't like ropes. They tried to kill me when I was a kid. See, I might not be a Splattercat right now. I almost died when I was 8 years old. I was hella close to dying. Splattercat might not have been here if it weren't for my mom and a steak knife. If it weren't for the madre and the steak knife. If it wasn't for the mutter and the steak knife. It depends what barbecue do too. Although I will agree with you, I've burned out barbecue trips pretty hard. It's not that I think they're bad, it's just I don't want them anymore. Like, I burned out barbecue pretty nasty. I've had I don't like the Ruffles barbecue, the KC Masterpiece or whatever. What they need to do is they need to make a Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue chip, and then I'll be all down for it. I prefer Lay's barbecue if I gotta have barbecue. I like Pringles barbecue. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I almost died. So when I was a kid, I found a rope in the garage, and I wanted to be like Batman, and so I hung it up into the rafters on the patio overhang, because it was made out of thick ass beams, and then I tied a loop in it that I could put my foot in, and like I tried to tie it around my shoulders so that I could like Superman out, but I tied the knot wrong, and so when I did it and I jumped off, it flicked outwards and it swung over my arm and it got caught around my neck. And so I was like hanging in the backyard for like 3 minutes, like pulling myself up and breathing, and then going back down. And then my mom saw it because I was shouting in the backyard, and she ran out with a steak knife and slashed it real fast. And I think that was probably the biggest fight my parents ever had, was over that rope that was in the garage. My mom didn't take that one real well. My dad got in trouble on that one. But anyways, I had a scar around my neck right here. I look like the fucking Joker. I had a scar around my neck till I was like 12 or 13 years old, like a big ass hardcore fucking scar right there. Well, I mean, little kids are dumb, man. Like, little kids do dumb stuff, you know what I mean? Like, if you're like an 8-year-old, 8-year-olds and 7-year-olds are not known for their amazing powers of discernment. Like, they're not known for having good ideas. Especially when left unsupervised. So yeah, there's the merchant right there, and I think we'll probably get the nurse next, because I think her criteria is that you've got to pick up a heart container. Yeah, I almost died. My neck was all fucked up and like ground up from the rope and everything. When I was 8 years old. So parents, apparently, don't let your kids watch too much Batman and give them access to a rope. Apparently there's just a sapphire buried inside some ice over here. Have any water breathing potions right now? No. Well, yellow. Hey, Corrosion, thank you very much for that tip. I wanted to know what you guys... I can read donations at the end of streams if you guys want. Like, I'm fine with that. I just wanted to clear it with everybody first. And didn't know if we wanted to do that as like a ending of ceremonies every single day or not. I don't mind either way. I do read all of your comments on the donations after the stream. But I don't read them aloud as of right now. But if it's something you guys think will be fun, we can do it. I don't mind. I've gotten a lot of questions about it, so I figured, you know, I think it'd mostly be up for people that are dropping tips and whatnot, if they wanted to stay personal or if they wanted to be in front of everybody. But, you know, we'll get the community opinion on it, too. I don't think it's a bad idea. There's too much gold down here. I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy, and I'm going to kill myself over greed. What is that, like slush? Yeah, I'll take the slush. I'm trying to get paid right now. I've got that machine that converts like one slush block into one silver. Well, you know, it is what. See, isn't that weird though? You would have never known, man. Like, let's assume I did die when I was a little kid. Like, how would things be different in the world today? You ever think about that shit? Cause like I think a lot of us think we're like kind of unimportant. Like, we have our jobs, maybe we sell cars, maybe we fix cars, maybe we're housekeepers, like maybe we work in retail, maybe we work you know, white collar work, whatever. Like, you ever think about that shit? Like, how would the world be different if you just never existed? Like, just like tracing it backwards and thinking of like all the like little minor subtle impacts you've had on like other people you've never even met's lives just by being at a location at a certain time. It's a mindfuck, dude. Yeah, I still run every day. I'm gonna go for a run after this stream too. Yep, there almost was no splat. You can dig air holes, by the way. This is a perfectly valid strategy. And it doubles up because you can put a torch in there and it'll help out with lighting. What do we got going on down here? I don't really want to drain this pond down into here. Oh, there's snow up there. There we go. Let me get that snow out of the way or whatever. Are there more slush blocks around here? Kind of addicted to that slush life right now. When am I coming to Australia to get the sauce? I don't know, man. I got to get a plane ticket and fly on over there. I'll probably go to Melbourne first. I think Melbourne feels like it's got like... I feel like Melbourne has a similar culture to California, you know what I mean? That was probably a dumb mistake. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now I got to dig this way. Dig, dig, say down, down, piranhas in cold water. It's kind of weird. I don't think piranhas live in cold water. Hey, U.S. Army soldier. Thank you very much for those biddies. I appreciate that, sir. Very kind of you. Well, I'm glad, man. Where'd you get deployed to? Where did the great and fabled Green Weenie send you off to? That's what army guys say, right? The Green Weenie. That's what all my army friends say all the time. That's their excuse for everything, man. Like, anytime they get, like, a bullshit order or something they don't feel like doing, they just be sitting there like, fucking Green Weenie when they get home from work. Like, they'll come to the barbecue in, like, their fatigues, and they'll be like, goddamn Green Weenie, bro. Fucking Green Weenie. And I'm like, alright, man, I don't know about that, but it's funny every time they say it. Wherever I go in Australia, I know I want to be on the coast. Because you get inland and you get some of those scary-ass snakes and shit. Kangaroos running around with AK-47s and shit. I don't play that. I find it's easier to build a tunnel down to hell once I have a drill. That's normally when I do it, is once I have a drill. See, in Romania. Okay. Emily the nurse has arrived. Yep, I called it. How'd you find Romania? Did you like it there? Or was it like not really like an off-base kind of thing? I don't know any of this stuff, but I like to ask people about their lives. Like, other people have other experiences. And like, I don't know. I like learning stuff about people. Because everybody does something different in life, you know what I mean? Like, I like hearing about people's jobs and stuff. Like, I always get the feeling when I'm at like parties and like barbecues and shit, that like people are like, don't ask me about my job. But I like hearing about people's job. Like, they think it's just a time passer conversation, but I actually do like hearing about what people do for a living. I got another buddy who was like a ranger or something, man. He was like doing some like hardcore shit in Afghanistan or something. Like, I don't know what was up with that dude. Like, although going into the Rangers made sense for that guy. Like, it makes a lot of sense given how he was in high school. Like, he was always kind of like the leader of his friends group and everything like that. You don't really talk about it much, though, and I know better than to ask, you know what I mean? That's one of those things where, like, when your friends are in the military and they do, like, straight gangster shit overseas, you just don't kind of ask about it because, like, they're not going to tell you about it anyways because, like, they don't think you're going to get it or whatever. They save those things for their army friends, you know what I mean? You got to have respect for that. It's all good. Some stories are just from the people that can understand it, I guess. Is that marble? Oh, fuck. I don't know how I feel about this. So we found that marble layer we were looking for. cave bats aren't too bad, but I'm kind of looking out for like granite monsters and shit. I know they're down here. Get those explosives out of the way before I blow my dumb ass up. But either way, man, Army MP, I'm glad that I could help out while you were out there, man. Always helps to have a little dose of home when you're away, you know what I mean? And so I'm glad I could do that for you, bro. Is that just a big-ass brick of fucking lead? Oh my god. I almost walked right past it. Gotcha. Okay. Oof, that fool hits hard, and I don't have the HP to soak it either. At least not right now. I'll probably get a potion down in pretty soon. If I can chain trap him and then just beat him down real quick. I prefer to do it that way. There we go. Got a little bit more gel. Is that piranha making zombie noises? He's like, ow! Zombie piranhas, man. What's worse than normal piranhas? I don't get to go abroad very much, in all honesty. My family didn't travel, like, at all when I was a kid. Like, at best, we would go, like, somewhere else in California, you know what I mean? And so, like, I've been to, like, very few other countries. Like, I've only been to Jamaica and Mexico. And, like, Mexico's the easy one right there. Jamaica was a little bit more difficult, but Mexico was a trip. Mexico's kind of like you, once again, it's the same thing that happened when I was in, Jamaica. Just give you perspective for how other people live. Makes it a lot harder to feel like your life is that bad, you know what I mean? When you see people straight struggling. Got a little bit of gel right there. Alright. Yeah, I can't imagine what it must have been like back in the day, like in the 60s and 70s and shit, before the internet, like the 80s and 90s and whatnot. Like before the internet, where like when you went on deployment, you were like hella far away from everybody, you know what I mean? Like nowadays we got like Skype and shit like that, and it's like, I'm sure it don't make it easier, but like at least you got tools nowadays to at least like talk to people, you know? Whereas like back in those old days, man, you had to send a letter like snail mail and shit. That'd be hella hardcore. Or like find a phone and like long distance call, but you had to hope they were home. Ain't no answering machines and shit back then. Like, damn, dude. I got a buddy that keeps getting sent out to Iraq to fix planes. He fixes KC-12s and shit like that in the Air Force, and they keep sending his ass out to Iraq just to like fix planes and stuff. And he was like, you go a little stir crazy out there, man. He's like, there ain't nothing to do out there. That's why so many of us get into trouble out there, is because there ain't nothing to do. Yeah? Well, that's good. At least there's some means of it. Dude, I just flooded this entire lair. At least I put the torches up high enough to where it doesn't matter. If I flooded out all my life sources or light sources right now, I'd be a little frustrated. Dude, that bat's hella aggressive. Damn, calm your shit, bat. So where's all this water going? Is it just gonna pool down this way? Yep, looks like it to me. Looking around for sapphires. Well, that's good. You gotta make some kind of concessions. People need family, man. Especially when you're out in like a different environment or whatnot. Oh, it goes up that way, but it looks like there's some treasure up in there. Looks like there's some treasure, but I'm not sure how soon we're going to be able to get after it. I'm going to try, but I actually think flooding this down here was probably a good move. It's making it difficult for the monsters to fight us, but I think it's going to take a hot second for this to drain out. It seems like a pretty big water chamber. Oh, it actually comes up from up here. Jesus. Okay. Alright, well, we did a thing. I don't know if it was a good thing or if it was a bad thing, but we did a thing, so ain't no sense thinking about it now. Get my little air pocket built right here. My buddy. We always tell him thank you for your service because he hates that shit. he's in the Air Force. And man, nothing gets that guy triggered like somebody being like, "Thank you for your service." He's like, "What? I don't fucking do anything, man. I fix fucking tires on KC-12s." Oh, he loses his shit. Like, he doesn't lose his shit on people, but he hates it. It makes him like visually uncomfortable. So every time he comes to the barbecue or whatever, we're like, "Oh shit, Captain Jack's here. Thank you for your service, bro. Thank you for your service. Single-handedly destroying the Taliban, saving us all. God damn, what a hero." He thinks that part's funny. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Don Bug? Friendship is fun. Trying to get my air back, though, so I don't suffocate, so I can keep having friends. There we go. That'll free us up slightly right there. I don't know if that whole chamber is going to drain, though. No, it's not really going to do much over here. I don't really see anything that I want anyways. Hey, what's up, Chromatic Duck? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Parakeet? What's going on? What'd you want to know, Parakeet? What's going on? Is it like hard to get stuff in Romania? Like, how hard is it to get like an iPhone in Romania? Like, I'm sure they have them, but are they like more expensive there, or like because they got to import them or whatever? There we go. I knew I could make it up here. I just had to get that bat the fuck out of the way. That dude was trying to be a cave block. Ooh. What do we have here? Icy chest. Ah, snowball cannon, but it's slow. Magic mirror is good, though. I'll take that. And we got dynamite, so that means the demolitionists will come if we build them a house. We got the snowball gun, which is pretty good. Snowball gun ain't bad at all. I'll take it. And so what you do is you make like 1,000 snowballs for this goddamn thing. And then once you've got like 1 trillion snowballs, you have like infinite ammo for it. It's kind of a bad one, though. Oh, no. I haven't gone to Australia. I'm not planning on going anytime soon, that's for sure. Finances ain't lined up for like extended vacations right now, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's just the way it goes. That adult life. Oh shit, that fool has. What are you doing over here, man? You better hope I don't get my magic wizard wand out. You about to get some, dude. Yup, my Brucka's better than your Brucka. It's a competition. A huge mall with a casino in it. That sounds pretty dope. I like casinos and I like malls, so the combination of the two seems pretty awesome. I watched this documentary on this guy that he films like... I watched a documentary on a guy where like what he does for a living is he's like an Instagram photographer essentially. But what he does is he gets into like old abandoned malls. He did a TED Talk. He gets into old abandoned malls, basically, and takes pictures of just, like, these leftover relics of the 80s and stuff. Because apparently malls are dying in the United States. I had no idea. That's what he was talking about in that whole thing, is that, like, shopping malls are, like, dying in the United States unless they adapt. And so, like, apparently he breaks into just old malls from, like, the 80s and the 70s and stuff. And just, like, posts, like, creepy pictures of them. I liked it. It was pretty cool. It seemed like one of those weird April Ludgate hobbies, but at the same time... they were cool pictures. Yeah, Amazon killing everybody right now. Ain't nobody making it through right there. Ain't nobody pulling through on that bitch. Amazon is just like dirt cheap, and you can't expect people to like spend more money to get less product. Like most people nowadays are just scraping by financially. If they can save 10, 15 bucks on something they buy just by going to Amazon, they're gonna do it every single time without hesitation. So there we go. Now we got snowballs. Yay! Snowball launcher. Snowball launcher's fun. I like the snowball launcher. It makes me happy. Anthonizer, thank you very much for that tip. Or I'm sorry, those biddies. Same thing though. Same thing, different name, different label. I appreciate that, man. Those like gems that I left behind. Oh yeah, emeralds. There they are. Got some emeralds right there. I like emeralds. Just a cool person. Yo, I will see you later, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. Yeah, I saw a thing about that. Like a guy went to Eastern Europe somewhere, and he does a show on scams in other countries that they catch tourists up in. And they did the same thing to him, man. He hopped in a cab, and then when they got in the cab, they took him to, like, he said he wanted to go to a bar, so they took him to a strip club. But the cabbie gets a payoff from the strip club, and when you try to leave, the cabbie waits for you out front, and when you try to leave the strip club, he takes you to, like, a fucking brothel and charges you, like, 80 USD to get out of the car. Otherwise, you get mugged and beat up by a bunch of, like, heavies. Dude, it was gnarly. I was like, fuck, dude, traveling is terrifying. Traveling's hardcore, man. You gotta be careful where you hop into a cab, otherwise you end up with some teeth missing. Jesus. And nobody tells you that shit when you travel. You gotta Google it. You gotta Google, like, common scams before you travel to whatever location you're going to. What's up, Marshall? I have a fucking... Let me just use that. What am I doing right now? Got an ice mirror. Maybe. I mean, if people like Terraria, we can do it a little bit more. I'll probably space it out, do like my every other day thing like I do for most of my other series that I'm playing right now. 707 Apollo, thank you for those biddies, sir. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Yeah, just stay in your house and be terrified of everything that is not your place. Social anxiety, ho! View the world from underneath a blanket. It's the only way you're gonna make it. I hear a star. I hear a star. I want a star. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, I led that fool. You see that? I led that dude hard. Yup, got him. Ooh, there's a star over here. What's up, penguin? How you doing, fool? Nope. Held up a penguin. Welcome to Splattercast life. It gets gangster out here quick, man. It gets gangster out here quick. Yeah, that's what they did to him, too, on the scam show. He went into the bar, and, like, a pretty girl comes up and starts smiling at him. And so he's like, he goes to the bathroom or whatever, and he's like, all right, so I think this lady's going to try and scam us because this is a pretty common tourist scam. And so he's like, watch what she does. And he goes back out, and he's like, hey, how you doing? And she, like, doesn't speak English, and she's still flirting with him or whatever. And then she asks for a drink, so he buys a drink. And then they pull him into a back room, and this guy's like, oh, well, you got to pay more if you want to sleep with her or whatever. You owe me this amount of money for the conversation. And he was like, oh, fuck. And then, like, they wouldn't let him leave the bar. Like, they had a bunch of dudes, like, surrounded him. And he couldn't leave the bar until he paid, like, 500 bucks. It was rough, man. He didn't even get a tuggy out of it. I'm like, well, I mean, if you got a beeger out of it, then, like, if you got a beej out of it, then, you know, pay the lady. But, like, he didn't even get anything out of it. He bought a drink, which cost him money. And then he almost got his ass kicked, which cost him money, too. Like, damn, son. Nab Nab. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I've got slush, I think, somewhere. Slush. Yay! Money! Loads of money! That actually was pretty good. Like, I mean, a lot of the stuff we got out wasn't that great. But at the same time, well, he does a show that shows you scams, and so he walked in there knowing it was going to happen. But it was definitely kind of scary, man. These dudes were like thugs. They had like guns and shit. It was like, fuck. They're ready to end this dude. And they had the police on the payroll and everything. Like, the police showed up, and the police asked for their cut, like, after they came in. I was like, dude. You're on your own, man. Just don't be a foreigner in that land. Just don't be a foreigner out there. And if you are, don't let anybody know. Damn, son. I forget what that was. It was like somewhere in Poland, or it was somewhere in like... I don't know where that was. It was out east of Germany somewhere. Maybe it was in like the Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia or something like that. I don't know. Either way, it seemed like he almost got killed. It was rough. Hey, what's up, Dreamin'? I'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate you stopping on by. If I was that dude, I was like, I ain't gonna motherfucking die for a TV show. You can suck my ass. I ain't going in there. Fuck you, director. You could fire me. I don't care. It's called Scam City. It's called Scam City. It's from the BBC, I think. It's on Netflix. White string. It increases your yo... Oh, yeah, I forgot they added yo-yos. I forgot about the yo-yos. Dude, we got that lead now. We can make some pants. We can make some pantalones. How did I get a silver bar when we're on a tungsten map? I'm a little confused about this. Maybe we got it out of a chest or something? I don't know. We gotta add some more housing, though. We gotta do, like, some extra little areas where people can live. I like it now that the, I like it. Hey, what's up, Sin? How you doing, man? How's that Destiny life treating you? Is it going good? You also had, like, your army, so you're probably rolling with other army dudes, too, when you go off base, too, right? Like, I would. Like, if I was going into an unknown culture where I don't know the people, and, like, I'm out of there, you know what I mean? I'd be rolling deep with at least 5 or 6 dudes everywhere that I went, too. Just yoked out fucking Marine Corps-looking dudes. Because I'm small, man. I'm a target. I know. I've lived my whole life small. Bunch of sharks out there right outside my front door, and I've been small the whole time. I know exactly how that goes. You be like, yeah, well, when you're small, you compensate by having a lot of friends. It is what it is. Don't like it? Get more friends, homie. Oh, they put in public events. I like public events. Oh, it gave me a set. I thought you guys said I could only have 100 mana if I hadn't gotten like some kind of item or something. Maybe I misread the comment. Why? They see you guys and they're like, these motherfuckers. And you be like, yeah, we motherfuckers. Alright, so we got our set completed right there. We got some greaves. Does it have like a little tabard on it? Oh, that's dope, dude. It's got like a little tabard. I like that. Set bonus is 3 defense. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take it. We can make a cauldron. We can make a toilet. I don't know why we need a toilet. I don't think you gotta drop a deuce in this game or whatever. We can make a kiln or whatever. Oh, okay, Mystical. Craftblade, thank you for those biddies. Yep. Klon, I finished Darkwood. You can see all the VODs in my VOD space. I beat the entire game. We made it all the way through. And apparently I got the bad ending or something like that, but I don't know. I'm gonna put a backing wall behind this, actually. I think that'll look good if I put a backing wall behind this. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Makes it look like it has structure behind it. I mean, I suppose I could just keep digging up this way and expand this out a little bit further on this side. Damn, son. That's hardcore. Like, you gotta be some real fucking thuggish, ruggish dudes to rolling up on, like, fucking army people who got access to, like, guns and all kinds of shit and, like, try to kidnap somebody and sell them into slavery, bro. Like, that's, like, a level of moral depravity that I'm not even sure how to, like, how to communicate with that. Like, we got drug dealers and shit out here, and we got, like, pimps and prostitutes and everything. That's, like, a whole new level, like, kidnapping somebody and selling them. Like, goddamn, dude. That's brutal. That's pretty fucking terrifying. We'll keep the foliage on top. but the foliage on bottom's gonna have to go just for space concerns. So what I think I'm gonna do over here, I still haven't made a hammer though either. I probably should. So there's the top of the tree right there. And so I'll probably expand this out right here. Marble Dan asking the real questions right now that the internet wants to know. Asking them real hard hitters. Buckman, I just stream till I stop. I mean, I go at least till 6 every single day. But like, usually I go longer than that because I feel like streaming is a rough prospect if you're not gonna stream at least 4 hours a day. Like, streaming is one of those like jobs/hobbies that you really gotta show up for. If you ever plan on like growing or getting like a larger audience or whatever, like you just gotta be online. You just gotta be online. And I'm lucky in that like I really enjoy it. Every now and again you meet people that it's like, I don't think they really enjoy doing this, but like they do it all the time, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't think that's a good setup, bro. I'll take that down right there. That's fine. We'll put a door in right there. I don't know what I want to do with this actually. I was gonna make like a big old area in here with like a center area. But I don't know exactly what I want it to look like. Basically just put all my dormitories way up off the ground. Maybe raise the roof slightly. And not like in the fun-loving hip-hop sense. That works. Buckman! Subscription! Thank you, sir. Appreciate you taking the time to support me. Sorry, I'm focused in on this building right now. Focused in on this building right now. That might carry. Yeah, that looks alright. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'll round out a lot of this stuff too to make it look better. I'm just trying to get like the basic structure for all of my stuff in for right now. Until a little bit later. I definitely need to get a hook shot. It'll make a lot of this a lot more easy. God damn it. Technically, I can just do this like this. Fuck, is this gonna hurt if I fall, though? I do have double and triple jump, so I should be able to save myself, but sometimes in the heat of the moment, you panic and you don't do smart things. It was the heat of the moment. Telling me what you're at me. The heat. I gotta clean all this shit up too, which is the other annoying part. What I'm actually thinking about doing is I'm gonna run a ladder across to there and a ladder across to there, so it looks like the building has like a superstructure, basically like rope to the tree, trying to keep it up. Might be kind of a cool thing to do too. Or fill that entire area up with ropes right there so it looks like it's hanging or whatever. And the whole thing is suspended from the tree. Might be kind of a cool look if I can get it looking right. I got a gold pickaxe, so fuck! That's exactly what I was worried about, because I got a gold pickaxe and I was worried it was going to bust through the ceiling right there. There we go. Cool. Now, let me go make a hammer for myself. I don't even have like a simple hammer, and so if we can get a better hammer, I think life will be a tad easier. Gotta knock out some of these back walls anyways. Knocking out your back walls. I mean, I've got fucking lead for days, so I might as well just make one right here. There we go. I don't know if I want to run the wand or if I want to run the snowball gun. Because that, I don't know, we've been down in the dungeons a lot. It just requires me to be back down in the dungeon either looking for gems or trying to find one of those elusive skeletons and hoping that he drops his little... Finding an elusive skeleton and then also hoping that he decides to drop a hook. And so I'm just trying to get it done for right now so that we're making some kind of progress in the stream. You know, I don't want to focus on any one aspect of the game too much. Like, we go down in the dungeon for like an hour, and then we build for like an hour. I'm trying to give everybody what they want to see, you know what I mean? Damn! How did I know I was gonna run out, my stupid ass? I can make bouncy dynamite. I don't think adding bouncy to a destructive object makes it feel any safer to me. Makes it feel dubious, to say the least. I got potions in here, or did I throw that one in there on accident? My potions run off too. Maybe that was the right place for them. Either way. Got a good healing potion right there. Got more explosives, which we will store safely inside the chest with the dynamite. Oh, I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry. I'll get the little platform part. It'll be alright. I just gotta clean out my inventory for right now before we go back down into the dungeon. Hey, what's up, Flopsy? Welcome on back. Not a whole lot. Just kind of building up the treehouse and making it a little bit better. Building up the treehouse and making it a little bit more awesome. Oh, I hollowed this bastard out pretty good. Hollowed this poor I don't think this one's going to survive the season. This thing's looking a little rough right now. What's up, man? You want to buy some of my crap? You saw it first here, kids. A chandelier made of solid gold is worth 47 silver. Why? Because fucking video game logic. If I gotta go get some more wood, too. Yeah, my wife does. She's got her own channel, Twitch TV/Mumbleina. She's playing Stardew Valley right now and Slime Rancher. Stardew Valley and Slime Rancher are the two that she's playing a lot right now. Hey, what's up, Internet Father? The end goal is basically like a Minecraft-y game. There's bosses, and as you beat bosses, the world advances in difficulty and gets harder and harder. And you just keep going until you get to endgame, and you fight bosses out there like Skeletron and stuff like that. Basically, it's an open building crafting game with bosses that mark your progression. And so as you do certain things in the world, it'll spawn certain bosses that you fight that give you rare loot. And then once you kill your first boss, meteors start raining from the sky periodically. And then after that happens, you can wake up other things like a ghost ship. And it's just a fun little game with lots of cool stuff to do. Fun little game with lots of stuff. Well, you can have my snowballs. I don't care, man. I'm not going to use my snowball gun. It's kind of a crappy snowball gun anyways. Not going to use the copper bars either. I sincerely doubt that's ever going to be useful to me right now. I'll give you this fucking plunger too. There you go. You can have my detonator. Only because I love you. I only give... That's true. Skeletron was endgame when I played originally. Skeletron's like middle now. Middle. Because you kill the wall of flesh and that puts you into hard mode. And then once you're in hard mode, you got to play around with some of the other stuff. Yeah, she's hosting me right now. She's not. She streams before I do every single day. She streams from like 9 o'clock till 2:30 or so. Although today she was riding it kind of close. She's riding it kind of close. I'm about to talk to that wife of mine. Riding it kind of close. Making me all stressed and shit. Although we get to play Terraria, which is pretty cool. I never get to play Terraria. Like, I saw it on my Steam list and I was like, I still have it installed. I'm just going to play Terraria today. I realize it's probably not what a ton of people want to see because it's an older game, but I felt like playing Terraria. So to make those, I think you need 20 of any diamond, or you need 20 of any gemstone, right, in order to make the hook shot. Just not quite there yet. We haven't found a lot of gems yet. That's the big stopgap on what we're trying to do right now. Bring the dynamite with me in case we go down into the corruption. Gotta hang the chandelier up too, because chandeliers are baller. There we go. Hella baller ass gold chandelier up in here, making everybody all jelly. Making everybody all jelly. Alright, Buckman, I'll check it out, man. I'll see what's going on. I do watch stand-up comedy pretty frequently on stand-up comedy pretty... What's up, bunny? Die! I believe in the destruction of bunny kind, but I don't think it makes me a bad person. I just think that bunnies deserve to be destroyed on sight. Is that so much of a horrible view to hold in life? I mean, there could be a lot worse views to have. Pew! I like making pew sounds when I fire my guns. Makes me feel better about my life. Pew, 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 pew! Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, it's always hard to gauge as a streamer how much people like the game selections that you have. Like, cause all I really have are like raw numbers to go off of. You know what I mean? Like after the stream, I'll check viewer counts and stuff like that. And there's definitely some things that are more popular than others. Like Stonehearth is always cracking. Like for whatever, I'm sorry, Hearthstone. Like people always really show out in like ridiculous numbers for Hearthstone. I'm sorry, Stonehearth. Yeah, Stonehearth. I hate those two names, man. I always interchange them. Freely without thinking. And numbers don't often tell true stories. Despite what the statisticians will tell you. At least not with that Twitch life. You have Stonehearth, Hearthstone, Stonehearth. And somebody will get it there. It rotates around. It gets around, get around, round, round. Ooh, what my nama dee bee bee, dee bee dee dee dee. I'm getting bugged driving up and down the same old strip. I got to find a new place where some kids are hip. Do 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 do. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yep, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. Not enough for one more room. Is what it is. Probably not enough for 2 more rooms, but 1 more room, get it all set up. Trying to keep extra room for my workstations and stuff too. Hey, what's up, Parakeet? Jerked it to my stream. I'm sure it's happened, man. It's one of those things where it's like the internet. You know, it's like anytime you have any topic on Reddit, like the first comment is like, I was a rough jackin', but I did it. It's just like, you just don't think about it. Frankly, I'm just glad I could make somebody's life better, in all honesty. If they want to spank one out to the stream, well, I guess, hey, I'm glad I could brighten your life a little bit, I guess. Fathom Ghost, thank you for that subscription! Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. If they have, I'm not going to get all weird and introspective about it. I'll just be like, I don't know. Sometimes you got to gurk one. I don't know. When the mood strikes, the mood strikes. You only got so many breaths in a life, so you got to... Apparently that's what gets subscriptions. Old Man Smash, thank you very much. Subscription! You're quite welcome, man. You're quite welcome. You enjoy being you. You can get all squinty anytime you like when you're over here. God damn it. Give me another table, and I think who we'll get next is the Demolitionist, I think. Ooh, tiki torches. You can never have enough tiki torches. Tiki torches are always a good idea. Everybody loves a tiki torch. U.S. Army Soldier, thank you very much for those biddies, sir. Appreciate you taking the time to drop. I mean, hey, if it pumps that viewer count up, I guess. Everybody can just be in here like, ah! It's the Girk stream from now on. Buckman, I went to Sonoma State University. Yeah, I went to college. I didn't go to college when other people went to college. I spaced it out a little bit. I can make wood out of platforms. That's probably a decent idea right now, considering how low I am on wood. There we go. Did I forget to make a door? I think I forgot to make a door. Shit. Yeah, I went to college late. So I got out of high school, and I dicked around for a while, and I toured in a band for a little bit. Almost joined the military. But, like, the band started, like, touring around and stuff like that. And I don't think the military is cool with you, like, traveling in a heavy metal band. And so that didn't happen. It was my backup plan, though. Just kind of, by the time I got done with the band and everything else, I was, like, too old. I was like, I don't think, like, 30-year-old guys go into the military. Like, I feel like the career prospects for, like, a 30-year-old private are probably not super hot and popping. You know what I mean? I don't want to be negative about it, but I feel like I'm going in at a handicap. You feel me? Sans a college degree. So I went to college to get a degree so that maybe if I went in, it would go better. But by the time I got done with college, like, YouTube was blowing up and I was earning a living doing that. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just do this for a while and see what happens. And so that's like, that's life, I guess. I don't know. That's the way, like, the places you end up are always completely different than the places you plan on being. That's the weird thing about life. Is that, like, you never actually, like, go in the direction you think you're going to go. Like, you make plans and, you know, the universe laughs and does its own thing. I should probably plant some trees around here in the interest of conservation and also giving myself more wooden victims for later. Let's set up some more wooden victims. There we go. Those wooden target dummies. There we go. Knock that on in, and then we'll get done planting some... Ow, fucker. Plant some trees over here. Try and stay out of the way of the vicious mobs of psychos that are trying to take me out. Trying to bury me. Trying to kill my children. AKA all the people that live inside my house. Here's a fun factoid. They hate it when I call it that. They hate it when I call them that, but I do it anyways because my house. You don't pay rent or nothing. So I get to call you what I want to call you. Pay some rent, then maybe get some respect. Cheap ass bastards. Cool. Good to go. That thing's all nice and set up right now. Chop down a couple of these crappy trees over here that just didn't make it. Google had issues today. I'm gonna shoot magic at you guys because it makes me happy. It makes me feel more sophisticated than just like beating them with a sharpened piece of metal. I don't know. I'm not trying to job shame anybody, but I just feel like wizards do it with a little bit more style than warriors do. They got those cool dance moves and stuff and the flowy robes. It's like casting enemies on down, burying our enemies low and all that. I do feel like I should probably use some of this leftover metal to make steel doors down here. Ain't nobody moved in, though. They probably just heard me bitch about, like, people not paying rent and whatnot. It's like, man, that landlord seems like an asshole. Like, I'm cheap, but you ain't got to tell me I'm cheap. Got some gel over here. Hey, Shai Halud, thank you very much for those biddies. I appreciate that. Ooh, we can make jester's arrows. Those are pretty sexy. I should probably store up my gun, though. Can't be rolling deep with my gat. With the click-clack to make the heads go splat. That blap that puts him face down on the mat. Dr. Roxo, a while.
Yeah! I do cocaine. Yeah!
Dr. Roxo.
I'm Dr. Raxo, the rock and roll clown. And you can see my junk through my jumpsuit. Yeah.
Rock all day, snorting at night. Roll that money. Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. That was one of the best bits they ever had on that show. Dr. Roxo, Like, everybody loves him, but it's funny. It's like the audience loves Dr. Roxo when he shows up just because everybody in the cast hates him so much. Like, it makes me super happy how uncomfortable Dr. Roxo makes, like, everybody in Death Clock. Man, I was a big, like, Metalocalypse fan. I was a giant Metalocalypse fan. I love the one where they fight the military and he uses heavy metal to summon orcas from the ocean to fight the military, like when the CIA's coming to get him. Like the shockwave from the guitar solos, like knocking helicopters to the side and like exploding them. Oh, that was a great show. That was a really good show. I don't know what Dory McLean is, unfortunately. You gotta explain that one a little bit deeper. Yeah, Metalocalypse was like a really, really good show. It's canceled now, right? That shit's dead. I'm pretty sure what's his name ain't working on that anymore. Although I know he put out a metal album like a week or two ago, or like a month ago. I forget his name. The kid that did Home Movies. He's not a kid anymore, but the guy who did Home Movies. Probably Buckman. That's why I'm rotating through older titles right now, is because I know in a month or two there's going to be like a glut of games that I'm just going to be playing nonstop. So I'm trying to get you guys your fill of classic gaming right now. Brendan Smalls, that's right. That's his name, thank you. Pew! I'm gonna bullseye that guy. Got him! Right in his ass. Take that with your bougie ass penguin ass, son. Can penguins be bougie? I don't know. Maybe. Dude, this wand's about to carry us through. I got enough mana right now to make a motherfucker hurt. Got enough, like, mana right now to make shit sting. Yup. Oh, I'm ready. My body is ready for the corruption. We gotta do at least one boss fight before I sign off for the night. That's gotta be... That's a deep-ass hole right there. God damn, that's a hole for a minute. Ah! No! Alright, let's illuminate this thing and we'll look for something to blow up. One of the little chaos orbs. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Oh no. Pew! Oh yeah! Like, my entire streaming career, I've been streaming since 2013. On and off. Like, I've never really actually put the amount of time into it that it needs to have because I was focused on YouTube. But lately, I have a lot of time on my hands, and frankly, YouTube buys me a little bit of breathing room as far as my finances go. And so, like, I can spend a lot of time on stream now just trying to make it work. And so that's what I'm trying to do at the moment, is I'm trying to get the stream nice and up and healthy, I think. Like, I think the point at which I can pull weekend numbers on weekdays. So, like, on weekends, we do about 450 people. If I can get to that point on weekdays, I can say that, like, yeah, the stream's real healthy and it's doing good. And that's the point I can reevaluate, you know, what I want to do with my streaming schedule and stuff. I'm gonna drop a rope right there, dude. Ropes are a lifesaver in this zone. Gotta do what you gotta do. But, you know, we're doing that Twitch thing, hanging out, getting followers, doing all that kind of stuff. Wow, that's a deep-ass hole. Holy shit, dude. How fucking deep does that shit go? You better back up off me. Like, ooh, ya. God damn, son. That's a deep-ass tunnel. Good lord. I didn't expect it to go that deep. That shit went down doobie-doo down. Comma. Yeah. It's all working. Like, I think that, like, I was playing, like, I'm not doing notification videos on YouTube anymore because I wanted to test and see just how well Twitch's follower system works and everything like that. And so, like, you know, I think we're in a really good spot right now. I think we're in a really good spot as far as the stream goes. Like, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Like, there's enough of you here to where I can place and search and stuff like that. And keep people coming in and getting new faces and whatnot. At the same time, it's small enough to where it stays intimate. And it stays at the point where, like, I still know all of you whenever you stop in. Like, I can recognize names and stuff like that. Because, I don't know, the point at which I'm not, like, able to recognize names and stuff like that anymore, I do feel like streaming is really going to, like, it's going to lose a lot of its luster for me, you know what I mean? Because I like hanging out, man. I like the personal hangouts we have here. It's a good thing. I need that because YouTube doesn't provide that. And so this fills in, like, a gap in my interaction with my viewers. I'm sorry, it fills a hole in what I'm able to do with my viewers, you know what I mean? Oh, this connects over to here. However, none of the orbs are actually easy access, so I'm going to have to go back to town and get more dynamite if I want to make this work. Yes! Oh my god, I was thinking in my head, how dope is that going to be if it gets him? Donbug and also Acremine, thank you very much for those biddies. Appreciate that. We got some Ebonstone blocks. Let's teleport on back real quick. Does the icy one not cost you any mana? I was thinking it in my head as it happened. I was like, please get him. Please get him. But I didn't say anything on stream because I didn't want to look dumb. I don't know, Chromatic. Like, I know you can renegotiate your contract later on to be more than a 50-50 split, because I know some people that have done it, but I'm not sure exactly what that point is. I think it just goes streamer to streamer and how marketable you are and how valuable they see you as, because I think that is on like a case-by-case basis, you know. But I know some people that have like 70-30 contracts and, you know, 60-40 contracts and stuff like that. Valhalla Axeman, thank you very much for those but that's just off subs. That's just off subs. Like with bits and with donations and everything, that all goes straight to the streamer. These are expensive, but I feel like I can afford it right now. And I love dynamite. Playing with dynamite in this game is one of my most favorite things. Playing with dynamite's a blast in this game. Dude, you got that good-ass logo. I gotta come up with a personalized cheer logo for my channel, and I don't know what I want to do. I've already used the orc skull. I gotta come up with something. Yeah, Lords of Waterdeep's a lot of fun. I would like to play that with other people. Figure out a way to do it. Like, the problem is, like, what I ran into when I tried to do open lobbies with, like, Fortnite, is the problem that I ran into is that, like, a lot of people watch me play games, but not a lot of people have the games that I have. And so, like, with Fortnite, for example, like, I did open lobbies and stuff to play with viewers, but it was hard to come by with people because... Ooh, you guys about to get blapped in a row. Yep, you guys messed up now. You guys messed up hard. It was hard to get people together because, like, you know, only a certain percentage of my audience is able to watch my stream, and then of that percentage, an even smaller percentage actively has, like, any game that I'm trying to open lobby. And so it's hard, man. It's hard to get it lined up properly. Well, we'll just start digging downwards with dynamite. Fun with dynamite, man. Everybody loves dynamite. Yeah, I was gonna say, that better fall off the edge down there. There we go. Throw some dynamite down in this piece. There it is. Now we're close enough. No. No. Weird squishy monster, go away. Squishy monster, you better stop. Oh, it only penetrates through like 2 enemies. It's got like a hard limit on how many enemies it'll go through. Okay. Perfect. Get all these dudes out of the way. And we've got access to Demonite. We already have a gold pickaxe, which is great. Because a lot of the time you got to leave this stuff back here. Throw a glow stick down there so I can see. Is there a way to get back up here after I do this horrid action that I'm about to do? I'm going to say you jump a little bit higher when you're underground. Ah, that didn't get it. I was close, though. Once you blow up these orbs, you're basically like starting the game. Everything up till here is like a tutorial, basically, is the way that I would describe it. And a shiver goes down your spine. And I think there's a chance you won't get the eyeball, the Eye of Cthulhu or something like that. Isn't there like a second boss you might be able to get? Oh yeah, there's items down there too. I should probably go get that. Stave, save. No, not Battle Axe. Save me, Stave. Stave off my enemies. There we go. I want that mana dough. God, magic is the best in this game. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let me get some kind of light source out here so I can see what I'm going after. And we got the musket ball, so we got the shitty musket. I was hoping we get the pistol. It fires a little bit faster. We can try again right there, but... Now, if this summons 2 Eye of Cthulhu's, that's not going to be good. It might. I don't recall. It's been a while since I've played, but I think we can handle it. And that, if I can set up a new house, will make the gun vendor show up. Seem to have gotten myself into a little problem over here. Yeah, I know. Luckily, I've got a ledge right there to play around with. Oh, fuck, we're about to die. That's not good. Where are my potions at? There we go. Give me some potion love. Potion love. For my butt. Actually, I don't even need to mess with that. Ah, fuck, there it goes. I was trying to grab the mirror and teleport back. Black Wolf, thank you very much for the bits. And then U.S. Army Soldier, thank you once again for those biddies. Very kind of you. We only lost some gold, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't like playing on hardcore. Yeah, I was trying. I was trying to grab it, but I couldn't find it in my list. It's okay. Damn biddies, though. Let's get a boss up in here and see what we can do with that action. Does he show up on the first night? Is that what happens? He shows up on the first night. Or no, I have to have one of those little... Did I need the eyeball? I don't think I need the eyeball. I think I'm good. Alright, GK. I'll see you later, man. I think what we're going to do right now is we're going to, like, open... I think we're going to... Yeah, I'll go ahead and stop right here. We'll open with a boss fight the next time we play, okay? So my name is Splattercat. Thank you for stopping on in. I just saw the clock. We've been going for a minute now. I will see you all tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for supporting me. If you haven't had the chance, take a second. Hit that follow button. Hit that follow button down. All right? That'll give you notifications whenever I go live. And I will see you all tomorrow for probably some Long Dark Interloper runs or maybe a little bit of Stardew Valley. All right? Take care, everybody. I'll see you next time.